What's up, guys? We're going to do a little bit of a different intro this time because you guys know what? This is the last episode in this studio. We are moving. I. Ain't no we no more. It's an I. Had to fire that team that was with me. We ain't got to get in all that. But that's what's up. Katrinka, Czar, whoever else. Man, if you guys ain't with me, you against me. And now I'm motivated like unbelievably harder than ever. Like, I've never been this motivated before in my life. We're going to go hard. We are going swinging at the fences, guys. We are just going for it. Last episode in the podcast, in a freaking crazy way to end it out, is just how we started it with my crazy friend, Casey. He's crazy. A lot of you guys know the backstory. A lot of you guys don't. It goes even deeper than you guys don't even know. You have no idea. But we get into some of that stuff, and he's fresh out of jail. He was in Mexican jail, then transferred to here. Crazy story. I know some of you guys are thinking, why is this dude back on the podcast? I ask myself the same question. I'm asking myself that right now. Hey guys, I'm not going to make promises. I've learned my lesson to make promises and to make promises about things that are happening, that are going to happen in the future with this podcast. All I can promise you guys is that I am so motivated, I am supercharged, and I'm going to do my damnedest to make this thing the best podcast you guys can listen to or find. Just wait, guys. We got things going. I can't wait for the new studio. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be a little bit different. I can't wait to just build the new studio. So, guys, be patient. Stick with me. Hopefully, we're back up. Hopefully, we don't miss a beat. I've already got a dope guest lined up next week. You guys are going to like this dude. Hopefully, if it pans out, awesome. If not, we'll figure it out. We got all kinds of guests lined up already. I can't wait, you guys. It's going to be a good transition. It is going to be a good transition. Thank you for being here. Here's a little video of the studio incorporating the two songs that have grown with the studio and everything. Like, here's just like a little goodbye video of the studio, and enjoy the episode after that. Como Barrio, fresh out of jail. I love you guys. What kind of peace sign is that? Huh? Woo, ooh, ooh. I don't even know what I'm doing, guys. But it's real. And we're really doing this thing. Straight to the top, baby. Boom. We out.
Welcome to the Entertainment. They'll take you walk the line of passion and the divine. Neanderthal. They're gonna talk the Neanderthal. Time for Neanderthal.
Neanderthal podcast. Podcast is always in my head.
Listen to Neanderthal.
Say start streaming, in 3, 2, 1, boom, shalak, motherfucking boom. This is Como Barrio again. The very first episode of Neanderthal was my guest here, who plays a very integral part in the podcast's genesis. Now we are here. How fitting is this? A lot of people do not know. Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows that this
Nobody
is...
even knows who's Como Barrio.
Well, they know that. Nobody knows that this is the very last episode of the podcast in this studio. And I'm capping it off with my very first guest in this studio. What do you think about that? Fitting?
Fitting, probably exactly the way it should be.
Yeah, right. Weird. It's really weird how that works out.
Yeah, isn't it?
It's weird. I've had a lot of really weird things recently happen to me that can't be explained other than, I mean, you can say coincidence, You can.
Yeah, we believe in those, but
Coincidences are coincidences.
Yeah.
I mean, a coincidence is a coincidence, no matter how weird it is. Sometimes shit's just coincidental. But I've had a lot of that.
It's easy to say I believe in coincidence, but I don't. There's no such thing as coincidences. You know what I mean? It's easy to have both sides of the road there. You know what
Right.
I mean?
Yeah, when the shit's so weird.
Yeah, it's like,
And
it
things
couldn't
are-
be coincidence.
It's like, why is this happening the way that it is?
Right.
How did A plus B equal W minus Q equals Z?
That's
All coincidental.
or universal.
Well,
You know, we get what we put in. You know what I mean, bro? You put the work in. You put the work in. By the way, I wanted to tell you, I do that a lot.
that's a new one.
It is new.
That's
Like,
new.
it's like when I sit back, I'm like, oh yeah. I don't
You
even know.
got those fake teeth. You got those fake
Yeah.
choppers.
This is just $30,000, ma.
30 grand for a.
25.
How much would it be to throw some gold up in that bitch?
Let's check this out. We're off
Paul
subject here.
Wall, a Paul
Dude,
Wall
okay, so
grill.
the last couple of teeth that I got, I was like, you know what I'm gonna do?
You got real teeth? Any real teeth left?
I have to feel them with my tongue. Hang on.
You really don't know?
But I can tell the fake ones because I know I have a couple of real ones. Yes, the answer to that is yes. The answer to that is yes. Let me count the real ones.
I'm gonna leave. Doom 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 doom.
4.
Four real teeth
Yeah.
left in that.
The other ones are all drilled into my head. You know, look.
Is that from
Let me tell you
years
what kind
of
of. Let me tell you. I'm the kind of crackhead that
crack or meth? You were more of a meth fellow, weren't you?
It was either crack or it was. I was more of a drug addict. What do you got?
Yeah, but what took your teeth away?
I don't know. I know that genetically.
Okay.
Genetically, the enamel on my family's teeth, our teeth, is bad. My mom's got a history of teeth problems, but not drug problems.
Really?
Yeah, my sisters.
They're a bunch of druggies and drunks.
Yeah.
I've met them all. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm starting shit. I've never met
Yes,
half
yeah.
of you.
and total and total whores.
Did you hear that? I said I've never met half of them.
I know, yeah.
I've met the other half, and
there's a
they're-
gang of them. There's a gang of
There is
sisters.
a gang
There's a
of
gang of sisters, right?
And they like to drink. They like to get down on their vodka.
They like to get down their vodka.
And I'm not judging because you
No.
know what? Why don't we start this bitch off with another shot of
Would ya?
fucking whiskey?
Would ya?
Mom and Dad, don't listen to this one. It's gonna get dirty. It's gonna get dirty up in there. Guys, I might be.
I'm drunk. Well,
I'm
drunk,
not. Look,
but
I'm not 3 sheets to
feeling
the
it.
wind.
But you're.
But I'm in the wind.
I'm in the wind too.
I've got some sheets flying in the wind.
So 4 teeth. They came from.
We're celebrating, motherfucker.
Yeah, this is good. This is good. We got a lot to talk about.
We're
today.
not celebrating.
No, we got a lot to talk about today.
We're
for sure.
murdering it.
Yeah. So. I'm gonna take it. You know what?
People are not going to like
Should
this
we-
episode. We're too drunk. Guys, stick with us. It's going to get fucking really interesting. Casey's got some fucking stories we're going to get to
Shit.
that I don't
I
even
got
know
it.
about yet. So I
No,
want to start
actually-
that real quick.
Dave, let's be honest here. The other day we were sitting right here. We were kicking it, and
Yeah,
we actually discussed
I'll
do
probably
we want a podcast? And I said
I'm going to address this shit in the pre-show. In the pre-show.
pre-show.
I do a. Well, gosh darn it, boy! I probably shouldn't have had this much to drink beforehand.
It's all good.
My introduction before every episode. I only do that on the audio episodes. But I will mention. I will go ahead. I cut you off. God dang.
Well, that's what happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So he came over and.
Anyways, we were talking, and we almost did the podcast, and well, basically.
We were going to do the podcast.
We were going to do the podcast, but basically we had unfinished brotherly.
We had some unfinished business that we had to talk about.
We did, and we handled it, and it was.
We did well.
We did well, and you know what? What was cool about that, Ryan?
I think we
was,
still got some shit out
we
in
do.
the air, but
We do.
we got some shit to cut. We got some shit we got to finalize and get through. But I mean, that was a first step.
What we do is a first step, and it just. Hey, I mean,
We don't need to get too fucking personal because
We won't.
Since you and I got one-on-one for real.
Yeah, we got one-on-one.
We don't have to
we
get
got
one-on-one
things to
in
handle,
front
bro.
of
we have a little bit more information.
We've got about
100,000
100,000 people that will be listening to this. We don't need all
and
them
soon
knowing.
a million.
Right.
So we just took big steps, and it was good. I'm glad we had it. I'm glad we had it. It meant a lot. But that day, Ryan called me and said, "Hey, you want a podcast?" And I said, "Yeah, for sure." And I didn't know anything about the move of the studio. I didn't know anything. And
you know what? That's a lot of people don't know about the move of the studio. Only a few very, very close friends,
big times,
family
big times
know about the studio developments.
Yeah, it's great. Well, coming soon, right? Próximamente.
Yeah, my people are English.
Oh,
speaking.
they're white. Oh, coming soon.
They're not all white. They just speak English.
Okay. Well, you know I've got a problem with white people.
Don't we all?
White man's keeping everybody down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyways, he calls me up. And Ryan says, "You tell me, hey,
let's not fucking
podcast." Yeah.
No. Let's not lie. Why are you lying?
Well,
I didn't call you up to be on the podcast.
No, you said, "Do you want a podcast?"
You just got out of jail and called me.
Yes, and you said,
and I said this would be a good podcast episode after we sort some of our shit out. So,
but then he calls me back and says, "Hey, do you want?"
When do you want a podcast? We had to set this thing up.
Do you want to? Do we need a czar here?
Right.
And I says,
before the podcast, a couple days ago.
Yeah. And he says, "Come over today to podcast." And I said, "All right." And then he calls back and says, "Hey, do you want me to have a studio engineer here?"
Czar, my homeboy Czar.
Yeah.
He's my producer, engineer. He's a great guy.
Yeah, haven't met him, don't know anything about him. And I think I sat for a minute and I just decided, said no.
I think you said it was up to me.
I said no.
No, but
it's up to you.
Yeah.
I said no.
Probably
it's
up
up to you.
You were hesitant, and as I was too, because we needed to have that.
Yeah, and it was strictly about I don't want to have the business conversation that we need to have in front of your engineer. And so it worked out really well. I think it worked out well. It was a great first step. Moving on.
So you got out of jail. Why don't we talk about? Because this is why you're here.
Why? Because I was in jail.
I'm fascinated. I gotta have the fucking story. Next, so I'm going to spare. Hold on.
No, I thought I knew what you were gonna say.
I'm going to spare everybody of any of the real ugly details
of the story
of you and me's personal.
Yeah, we need to keep
issues.
that. Yeah, totally keep that out. We should. I mean, it's not.
It's nobody's.
Everybody's got personal shit, and ours.
Right, ours is.
Ours is really personal because that the only value that I find in myself is in integrity and character and honesty, and
sure,
and it is. It's the only thing that I have.
Right, we're not gonna go there.
Right, and so violating some of that with the best friend of mine, unintentionally or whatever, however happened, is not a thing that we want to broadcast. I don't think. But we're gonna work through it, bro. I love you, and we're gonna get through this. We already have. We took the first step, so spare the.
Anyway,
spare the
so the very last time I talked to you, you were living in Mexico.
I've been living in Mexico years, so
he's been in Mexico for years. It was. I'm gonna get real. I'm gonna be super honest, and if there's Casey, I'm looking you dead in the fucking eye right now. If there's anything I crossed the line or not, you don't want me to talk on. Tell me to stop immediately. Just interrupt me. Tell me to shut up, and I'm gonna stop.
I would.
Anyways, you about a year, less than a year ago, but with 9 months ago. Let's just pretend 10 months ago.
It was 9.
Okay. Well, so how about that?
Okay. March. By the way, March is when I moved to Mexico. I will not move to Mexico.
We might need to get some more alcohol.
We need some more honey whiskey. March is when I decided that I wasn't coming back to the States.
Yes.
We'll get into that whole story as well.
Well, I'm going to that now. So that I talked to you back then, and it was, hey, I can't come back to the United States.
It was before I left. It wasn't I can't come back. It was a decision that I made that we spoke about before I left because there was a lot of weight. There was my parents. There was my kids. There was business transactions. There was things that I had.
It was a few weeks before March.
Yeah,
It was a couple weeks before March.
But you were a part of this studio, this podcast, my family, my kids. There was my business. There was a lot of things that went into the decision that I'm not coming back. So it wasn't I called you from Mexico.
Okay, so yeah, before you went to Mexico.
No, I've been in Mexico. Before I decided the United States ain't gonna have me back.
Right.
Unless it's
okay.
in a fucking
That's what I'm
prison.
talking. I'm getting back to that point of where you came up with, hey, I'm going to Mexico and I can't come back to the United States. If I come back, they're going to arrest me, and I'm going to. What you told me was 5 years.
5 to 7.
5 to 7.
5 to 7.
Probably would have been about 5. Probably would have been less than that with good behavior.
Depending if I would have got charged federally or
right.
State, yeah, feds do about 85%.
So you said, you know what? I don't want to go back to prison.
No, I still don't.
I like Mexico for whatever fucking reason.
I love Mexico. My family, my life is there. My family's there. My business
Whatever.
there. Everything's
Mexico
there.
is your thing.
It's my thing, yeah.
It is what it is. It's fucking probably beautiful down there. So you said, you know what? I don't need to come back to the United States. I'll just stay on here. Fuck you, U.S.
Fuck Trump and his wall, yeah.
Okay. So
keep you motherfuckers out of Mexico.
You and I kept some contact, and whatever that contact was doesn't matter. It was between you and me, and we had it, a bunch of it, for months. I talked to you
before that. We've many years of
many years. Oh yeah. We go back years.
Many years of brotherly love.
All kinds of and so we had a conversation. Next thing you know, you fell off the planet Earth.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a text from your mom that said Casey got picked up by the federales and is in Utah.
Interpol.
And it is in Utah and is being transferred to Clay County Jail or something like that.
That sounds right.
Okay. I was like, all right.
To correct that, my mom wasn't correct. I was picked up by Interpol, which is the International Police.
Anyway, regardless.
They came with federal agents and U.S. Marshals.
Oh, yeah. Okay. And boom, you're in. That last I heard, I was like, okay, let me know if there's anything I can do. Thanks for telling me. Let me know if there's anything I can do. Didn't really hear back from her.
Send money.
Well, that was the last thing I was going to do for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not that I even have money to give anybody.
Right.
Okay, so you're in prison, and I'm like, well,
county jail. Actually,
I'm sorry.
Actually, a federal holding facility.
Holding facility
before
correct.
you go to federal prison, right? Yeah,
so you're in holding.
being
Whatever.
Tried.
As far as I know, you're off.
In jail.
You're in jail.
Yeah. Living in a cell, pissing, shitting, eating in the same room.
Okay, and that's all I know.
By the way, pissing, shitting, and eating and having laundry in the same room in the United States is awesome. I was in the fucking Marriott compared to the 3 weeks I spent in Cabo San Lucas.
Okay, so
Mexican jail, Mexican prison, because
right.
prison and jail and city and
right,
county.
Sure.
Same
let me
shit
just get kind of the basic.
Same shit.
Let me get the basic BS. We'll get to that spot.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you get picked up, blah blah blah. You get transferred from Utah to Clay County, which is here in Kansas City. Boom, that's all I know. And then I looked up your shit online.
I figured that because you said the day that I called you said, yeah, I was gonna go to your court date yesterday.
I looked online because I
did you go to CaseNet? Is that what you did?
I just Googled Casey Smith Clay County Jail or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm decent on the internet.
Right, I'm sure, but it said, did you go to CaseNet? Is that what it was?
I couldn't tell you.
I'm sure it was CaseNet.
Whatever it is, I found the information. I thought about going to your trial. Or your hearing or whatever.
It was
not
trial.
the trial. Okay.
The trial had happened.
Yeah, I thought about going to. I was like, eh.
You missed the trial. It was fun. It was kind of cool if I felt like I was in a movie.
Okay. All that stuff. So basically, people got kind of the backstory. Let's go back to now. Let's rewind. Exactly. I last talked to you, then you disappeared. What happened from the last time How did you end? How did you get picked up in Mexico? Like, what happened? What happened? Because you and I haven't talked about this yet.
I know. Well,
I've been saving this for the podcast. We've talked about some other shit.
How many hours? Do we have time?
Time for what? We got all fucking day, bro.
Right,
you already know.
Right,
you already know, G. So what?
I'm going to get comfortable, and maybe you have to do some editing.
I don't edit. Everybody knows that. If we need to do...
If you need editing,
I'm going to stick this... We're going to stick this thing to about 2 hours and 55 minutes.
Okay. So we got about 2 hours and 30 minutes.
We got 3 hours.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I got time. All right. So I'm gonna start. With.
Should we? Yeah. Go ahead. My bad.
Well, here's an idea. I'm just gonna start with what I'm doing in Cabo San Lucas, Mexico, and what I was doing, and what I've been creating and manifesting there, like where my life was at, and how basically I got hemmed up.
Hemmed up.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Caught.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So.
Boy, you're a fidgety son of a bitch. Look at
Yeah, I know I am. Yeah. Drug free. Oh shit. So.
You're living your life in Mexico, doing whatever it is you're doing, and then all of a sudden, what happens? Well, it's just a typical day. I imagine you woke
Oh, you
up.
want to start there? You don't want to.
What happened? You woke up. What
here's
was the
what
day
happened.
that you got picked up? What happened? We don't need every
You don't
fucking
want the
detail. I just want to know
the date or what. Everything.
what happened the day that you got picked up. What was that day? What happened?
Okay, so I'd been dating a high dollar prostitute.
It's a wise decision.
You know what I mean?
You can trust a prostitute.
Yeah, especially one that works for the cartel.
Yeah, smart move. You do nothing but make wise decisions with females
I do, you know, right? And you know how you know me. I fall in love with them.
immediately.
Right.
Women,
So-
I shouldn't say women. If there's any Mexican females out there, I'm gonna look in the camera. Mexican females. Let me tell you something. If you find this ugly son of a bitch and any kind of attractiveness, just say he's cute and smile at him. He's gonna fall in love with you in about 30 minutes.
Right.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
I don't fuck with white bitches.
He doesn't like white chicks.
Don't
He
like white
only
bitches.
likes Mexicans.
I only. Well, Latinas.
we all got our thing.
It's not necessarily Mexicans.
I like blondes.
Latinas.
Blondes.
If you speak English and vote in the United States and listen to local radio, I don't like you.
You give me a blonde that's about 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 with some big old titties, all fat. I'm just yeah. You give me a Sweden chick that's blonde, banging. That's what I'm after. Right there. That's my thing. You like the Mexicans. We all like our own
I'm gonna
thing.
change your mind right here, bro.
We're not going on that.
Here you go. No.
I saw your chicks. I've seen some of your.
I just want to know, what do you think? I mean, why? How could you ever? I mean,
Oh, no, you showed me a chick of that little dime
Bruh.
piece. Yeah.
Bruh.
No, she's sexy, but here's the thing.
she doesn't speak fucking English. You can't argue with her. You would fall in love with her.
I wouldn't fall in love with a
Bro.
chick I can't talk to.
Exactly.
That's not love. That's something completely different. It's lust at the very most.
Anyways, that's you, because I can speak to these bitches.
Yeah. Anyway, you fall in love
Dude,
way too easily.
I'm gonna tell you, if you
kind of ridiculous.
No, here's the thing. If you let me put my penis in you, I love you.
Is that why you love me? Kidding. Kidding.
Right. I mean,
Kidding.
I guess that's why Grindr works so
am-
much better than fucking Tinder here. You know what I mean?
I am a pitcher, not a catcher.
Anyways,
all right,
all right.
Anyway, so you're hanging in Mexico and you get picked up. What happened to the day you got
All right,
picked
so I'm trying to figure out if I got set up
up? Okay.
or it was my landlord. So here's what happens. I start
I don't care who set you up or who you think he set you up. What happened? What's the day? What was the events that led up to you getting picked up?
here's the events that
what
led up.
hap-
Here's
what
the
happened?
events that led up
Because
to
I
it.
don't know. This is
Right, all right.
weird.
So, I start doing some big things.
Some what?
Some big things.
Big things.
Big things.
What kind of big things?
I got into business with a guy creating digital media.
Okay.
And one of our clients was a nightclub. Nightclub
Doing
is-
drone footage and pictures,
yeah,
media
drone footage,
presence type
create-
stuff.
yeah,
creating
media
stuff to advertise local business.
Well, yeah, and we had
More or
guys
less.
like we had Jay-Z show through one time.
Right.
We had Wyclef John there, which we had interviews with. And everybody's these guys don't speak English and Spanish, so
Who, the Mexicans don't?
they don't speak
Much English?
much English, and my Spanish isn't that good, but they're real nervous. And so I was kind of a cornerstone, a pillar for Crush Night Spot, which is one of the biggest nightclubs in
Kind of
Cabo
the
San Lucas,
liaison.
if you will.
Right.
Right? And I started, you ever hear, does it make sense? But you can't shine too bright. Mexicans are specifically.
You probably can't shine too bright, especially if you're a gringo.
Right. You speak Spanish. You're kind of flossing around town. You know everybody. Anytime anybody, tourists come to the nightclub, they're seeing me, and I got a table by the DJ booth. I'm shining too bright.
But you're making money.
Yeah.
But some people who aren't making that money sees this guy shining too bright.
Yeah, they're jealous. Mexicans are jealous. They are haters. They're haters. They are.
Haters are everywhere.
They are, but the Mexican culture of men is extreme haters. They are haters. If you're coming up, bro, they're gonna cut you down. Right?
Okay.
They are. So my theory,
famine thinking. You know what? That makes
famine thinking.
That makes a lot of sense in a third world country.
It does, right?
Because there is a lot of famine.
Yeah,
Mexico's got some famine when it comes to wealth.
Some
wealth.
Some famine, bro.
A lot of famine.
How about eating tacos for breakfast?
It's a third world
Lunch
country.
and dinner.
It's nothing but famine. I understand.
Right, it's tough.
So I understand where there's going to be some famine thinking happening for sure. Okay.
Everybody in that nightclub, no matter what they're wearing, they go home to a dirt floor with a tin raised roof and a fucking bucket full of everything they want to keep cold on.
The hottest chick
yes.
in that building's going home to dirt floor.
Unless she's fucking somebody in the club that's on vacation.
But her daily life.
Did you hear me?
Yeah.
Unless she's fucking somebody in the club on vacation and going to their resort.
Yeah.
It's sad. It's sad, okay? It is sad.
It is sad.
It is sad. But I can relate with all of them, right? So
wait, hold on. How the fuck can you relate with that? I know your upbringing. I know where you fucking live. How do you?
I didn't say relate like I've lived on a dirt floor. I said relate with them personally.
Okay.
That's a big thing.
Sure.
Okay. And that's another podcast, probably.
Ha. Okay.
So, I think that what happened was this girl that I was dating, I fell in love with a hooker.
As we said earlier, he falls in love with anything that says hello to him.
No, I don't.
A pulse in a purse.
Here's what
sucks
happened.
His dick. This dude falls in love.
She was a prostitute. I didn't know it at
Why
first.
Why? Yeah, I know. You don't have to get into it.
I didn't know it. And I took her home, and she stayed a few days, and we laid in bed, blowing coke, drinking alcohol.
Cocaine?
Cocaine, yeah.
Is cocaine illegal in Mexico?
I mean, it should be, or maybe it is. I don't know. I mean, the answer is no, but.
Decriminalized or?
Sure, yeah. If you've got 200 pesos in your pocket,
everything's decriminalized.
Everything's decriminalized. If you're driving down the highway, right, and you got a dead body in the back of your truck,
200 pesos?
You get pulled over. And the cop's like, hey, you got a body in the back of your truck. Yeah, I know. Here's 500 pesos.
How much is 500 pesos?
$30.
Get out of here.
Yeah. He'll bury it for you.
You got to be kidding me.
He'll bury the body for you.
Now, all right. That's a little hyperbolic. Tell me.
I guess I'm balling out of control.
It's got to be more than $30.
500 pesos, bro. Okay, here, let me put it in perspective.
What will 500 pesos buy you in Mexico? What is that equivalent to?
Let me put this into perspective for you.
Okay.
An average job. That would be.
How much is a cop getting paid? That's what I want to know.
Cops make lots of money, okay? Hang on.
So then
we'll get to that. We'll get to that. An average job in Mexico. An average job. Like FedEx here in the United States of America, right?
Uh-huh.
You're making $18.50 an hour. That's an average job, $20 an hour, right? Sorting packages or whatever. About $20 an hour job here in the States. An average job.
That's a good job. It's pretty good. Minimum
wage is $12.50 federal.
Well, that would be the average, right?
$12.50? No? That better not be average. This is the United States of America. Are you kidding me?
Let's look that up. What is the average?
Hey, Czar.
I wish Czar was here.
Right. Listen, average. That sounds like the bottom feeders. I mean, I'm not sorry.
Average.
You said bottom feeders. Look, if you're just working for minimum wage and you think you're average, you're fucked off. You need to change your
average hourly wage
perspective on life. Average wage, I don't know what it is. I'm going to bet $20 an hour in the United States. $18.50, $20 an hour. The average wage in Mexico is 1,400 pesos a week.
How much is that?
Okay. Well, first of all, let me tell you what a week is in Mexico.
According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the average American worker get paid $25 per hour in December.
Son of a bitch,
or
huh?
800.
You must hang out with some fucking losers,
Well,
bro.
I am a loser.
Shit. 25 an hour is the average. Minimum wage, $18.50. I knew I was right.
I am probably.
You're rich. You're rich, bro.
No.
Nah, you're rich according to yourself. You're rich.
You're not letting me finish.
Continue.
I feel like a piece of shit because I make less than that. I'm less than average. Hey, ladies.
Hey, ladies. You want less than average Joe?
Let
You want a less than average Joe? Come be on
me tell you something. I'm gonna look in this camera right here, ladies. If you're looking for extremely below average with decent looks and a real small cock, why don't you come on down and hit me up at neandertalkpodcast@gmail.com.
Or you can find.
Oh my gosh!
Or you
I
can-
make less than fucking average.
Or they can find you on Grindr
All right.
too, right?
Grinder all day. I am the number one hustler on Grinder.
Number one hustler.
Actually, I probably make $25 to $30 an hour.
How much do you make a week on Grindr?
I make over average.
Over
I was
average.
just dicking around, but that's still pretty good. $25 an hour is pretty good.
No, it's not.
I think
I mean,
it is.
listen, it's average. They just told you it was average. That was Google.
Okay.
Google doesn't like.
Hey, how about this?
That's not
How about
good.
this?
It's average.
Average is light years better than average anywhere else
Fuck.
in America.
In America,
$25 an hour, the average.
bro. Listen, you're living in America and you have nothing. If you have two fucking, here's the truth. Here's the truth.
Might be right about
If there is two kids and a husband and a wife, and one of them is making $25 an hour, you guys aren't doing shit with your lives.
What's
You're
the other
paying
one
your
making?
fucking bills.
Right, but
Watching your kids.
But what's the other one?
Watching your kids. All right, because you don't
kinda
want to be
right.
raised by the state, right? You want your kids raised by the state, or do you want some bitch that you don't know raising your kids and slapping them or fucking touching them or whatever? I don't know what the fuck goes on here. But here's your choice. If you're a fucking healthy couple, right, and it's you and your wife, and you're making $25 an hour, and she's watching the kids, and you got two of them, you guys aren't doing shit with your life. You're not going on vacation. You're paying your fucking bills, all right? You're paying your fucking bills, and you're stressed out, and you're fucking her not for pleasure. You're fucking her for stress relief.
Are you gathering all this from how my marriage was?
No. I've been here. I've been here. I lived here. I did it. I've been here, did it, and fucking everybody in this country does the same shit.
Yeah, you're absolutely
so,
right.
I know I am.
You're right.
I know.
$25 an hour average income.
Shit. You might as well be making $8 an hour when we were in high school. It's the same fucking shit.
All right. So, anyways, the average cop makes about
Fucking-
less than average than the American.
In Mexico,
Yeah.
the cops are rich, bitch.
Are they?
Yeah.
There's all cartel.
Told you cartel.
What are you looking at?
I thought you were pulling up the cartel. Or something.
Why would I pour up the car? I
You
don't
said,
know.
here's the local cartels.
Okay.
Anyways, so here's what happens. Well, we're out of whiskey.
I can go get some more whiskey.
Nah, in a minute.
In a minute. We've only been going for 30 minutes. Most people have probably tuned out by now.
Yeah, they probably cut this shit off, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
All right, so just get me back on track. We were somewhere and we went off on.
Well, I was
money.
talking about. We're still going back to the day you got picked up, and
All right.
you were thinking. So I was asking about why would you get ratted out by the cops? Oh no, that's where we were at. You were saying you could bury a body for $30 to
Yeah.
a Mexican police. I was like,
500
well, how
pesos.
much does? Yeah.
All right, that's how we have. All right, so anyways,
Let's fuck all that goofiness. What was the day like you got picked up?
right. So I wake up in the morning. And I had paid my rent. I paid my rent 2 days before. And I asked my landlord, I said, hey, I didn't say it like this, but I'm like, hey, I've got some problems in the States. And, fucking my bank accounts are frozen. And, I can't be sent Western Union money or Walmart. Need some money. I didn't say it like that. But that's really what happened. I had problems getting money. You know what I mean? I don't know if you know this, but when you have a federal indictment on you and you're wanted,
They freeze all your accounts.
They freeze your accounts,
Couldn't you do PayPal or something?
No.
Why not?
No. It goes all the way through PayPal to Western Union to Walmart to
PayPal?
yeah. My name's hit. You can't give me money.
Okay.
You can't give me money. It's not you. It's me. My name.
No, I know.
Cannot receive money. So that was a whole nother hustle, bro. That was a whole nother headache. Was receiving my own.
You have to
fucking
find
money.
somebody that can pick up money for you, and then
Right.
you got to give them some kind of percentage, right?
Right, at minimum, right? That's where
Right.
we're at. So it was a hustle, just getting money
Sure.
to pay my bills.
Right.
Okay.
So what happens when you run from the law?
That's what happens, right? That's what happens, right?
You got to live that
It's not worth it, bro.
that lawless lifestyle. Yeah.
It's a lawless lifestyle. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not. It's hard. I mean, to some folks it might be. You know what I mean? It depends on your circumstances. I
Sure.
can see circumstances for many different things, but for me, it's not a lifestyle I can handle.
Okay.
Really.
So you're having issues getting money and stuff, and
Yeah, all that
you're
shit.
figuring that out.
Had it figured out, right?
Okay.
Minimally. And I'm all fucked up one night, right? Go to the club.
Fucked up on what? Alcohol?
Alcohol, yeah.
Drugs?
No, I don't do a lot of alcohol, and I don't do a lot of drugs.
You're a lying son of a bitch. You are a lying son of a bitch. What are you afraid to get arrested again?
No.
Do you think someone's going to hear this podcast and be
When I
like,
say don't do a lot, I don't like it sounding like it's an everyday thing. But
but when you do it, you do a lot of it.
when I do it, I'm going the weekend.
Right.
Right? Okay, so DJ Paco. What's up, baby?
Shout out to DJ Paco.
Shout out DJ Paco from Cabo Crush nightclub, the night spot. Biggest nightclub in Cabo. I do all their digital media and social media and things like that.
Right.
And we're partying hard. We've got I forget who the guest was, but we've got a guest there, and we're partying with her, and I'm all coked up.
Cocaina.
Takes a lot of coke down there, man. You know, they
What is
sell
it, cut? So
yeah, they sell it to the tourists, and so you never buy the coke from the same person. So it's all shit, right?
it's all cut. Like,
Well,
just
I don't
is it
know.
all
Just-
creatine and baby powder?
You're just shitting all night,
Right?
Right. So
I've never done cocaine.
You never. No, that's right. You never have.
I've
done
never
coke.
done it. I've only read about it.
Right. It sucks. Don't do it in Mexico.
I won't do it anywhere.
There's nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it. It's fun.
I like water and agave.
Yeah, okay. I like tequila too. So we're, just blowed out on coke, and we're drinking tequila, and my girl shows up. When I say my girl, her name is Vani.
Viami?
V-A-N-I, Vani.
Viani.
V-A-N-I, Vani.
Yeah,
Vani.
whatever. I guess.
Anyways, she shows up, and she doesn't come to the club Crush. She doesn't walk in. There's like 5 clubs there, right on the street or across the street from each other on the corner, a caddy corner. She won't come into this one because she's the jealous type. She's a jealous whore. Okay, she's a jealous whore. She won't come in because I've got kind of a designated table next to the DJ booth, and they bring you the bar, whatever. And there's
You're
always
VIP. VIP, the squad.
I'm not
The
humble.
gringo that's got
I-
things going on.
I-
The VIP down there.
I-
I'll let your boy. Look
I
out, son.
ain't humble about it, right? We can't.
Right.
We
Anyways.
can't. Anyways, so she won't come in because she's jealous, right? And there's really nothing going on. I'm in love with this whore, So after the club, I go home, and alone.
Alone by what? 3 a.m.
No, clubs close at 6.
6 a.m. Damn, Mexico! You guys know how to fiesta.
Yeah, we do. So,
Dang, 6 a.m.
Yeah, 6 a.m.
6 a.m.
Every night. But that ain't over, because then the fucking
After party.
No, the splash opens. The fucking.
Jeez, you must
the
wake
Rio
up at
opens.
like.
There's.
What do you wake up at 9 p.m.?
Bro, check this out. It's the Vegas of Mexico.
Okay.
It's the city don't sleep, right? It was something starts something. One thing closes and the next thing opens.
Right.
So you got to regulate that shit, right? So my regulator.
Regulators.
Regulators.
Mount up.
Oh, what's that cool? All right. Anyways, so my regulation is when Crush closes, I'm in.
Crush is a nightclub.
Crush is the night spot.
Night
What it's
spot,
called. It's not
okay.
a nightclub. It's called the Crush Night Spot.
I'm a gringo. Everything's a nightclub to me.
Yeah, but these are all gringos that own it. It's not a nightclub. The other one's a real nightclub.
As far as gringos understanding the vernacular of what we're trying to talk about, it's a nightclub.
It's a nightclub, yeah. It's called the Night Spot. Anyways, I go home.
Okay.
Right, and I'm alone at home.
Sure.
Right down the street from me is a place called Taco Fiesta.
I would murder some tacos right
You
now.
would listen. You would murder these tacos. This motherfucker is open 24 hours a day.
Really?
7 days a week, 365
Street
days a year.
tacos?
It don't close.
Street tacos.
Street tacos.
Ooh.
Street tacos. Street
I'm
tacos.
so hungry right now. Can we stop this podcast and go get some street tacos right now?
Okay, we're out.
Peace out, guys. That was awesome. That was the last episode in the studio. Deuces. Holla at you, boy. We're out. Okay, go on.
Anyways, it's one of my favorite taco joints. My house is around the corner from it.
Okay.
It's also the place on Sunday mornings. This happened to be Saturday night to a Sunday morning.
Okay.
Okay. That's when everybody from the entire town. So the entire town on the nightclub in the downtown centro is what we call it, downtown, is about 5 or 6 nightclubs, a bunch of bars, strip clubs. Everybody that works there, if you're a bartender, if you're a whore who didn't get some cock that night, right? You didn't find
Not all whores get cock in a night, huh?
Exactly. No. Not, very few whores actually get cock in a night there.
Really?
We have 4 million tourists a year.
Wait, are you telling me there's some hookers that don't get laid in a night?
Lots.
Really?
There are lots of whores. It's a hustle. Hustling
they
the
cheap?
pussy. Hustling the pussy is a hustle, bro.
Is it? Because there's
Bro,
so much
it's
of it? Is it a flooded
There's so
market?
many whores. It is. There were so many whores there. As a matter of fact, let me tell you what the fun thing to do is.
Are there really? I guess there
Dude,
are.
There's so much fucking whores.
So
there.
is the market flooded with?
Yes. That's why.
How much is
A pussy.
How much is like? What's the like hot upper end? What's the high end whore?
What do you want?
What do you mean? What do I want? I just want like a chick that's ridiculously hot, super hot.
What do you want to do to her?
I want to bang her.
It's
I'm just asking for a dude that wants to bang a super hot.
Okay, are you drunk? You're drunk. It's 3 a.m.
I've had.
You want to put your dick in a bitch, and you're really drunk, and she has to be really hot.
She's got to be.
And you just want to come and roll out.
How about this? I'm super sober. I'm sober as a jaybird.
Okay,
I want the hottest Mexican. Hooah! How much is that gonna cost me?
It depends, bro. Because if you're like me, guess what? I don't want a whore. I want that whore. But you want to know what I want? I want her all night. I want to make a friend with her, right? I want to take her from club to club. I want to buy her all drink. I want a girlfriend experience.
You're such a pussy.
I want a girlfriend experience.
Why? With a whore?
Yeah. I don't want to just fuck a bitch and leave her. I don't like that.
Okay.
I don't want to just
All
fuck
right,
a girl.
Different strokes for different folks.
Exactly. I don't want to just go fuck
But it's a
bitch.
whore. It's a whore, Casey. Well, you want to take a whore out on a fucking dinner date and pretend like this could be something that's
pretend.
This could,
wait.
Let's pretend.
No, I don't want to pretend. I want to have that experience.
Oh, jeez, you're so
fucking pretend.
You're such.
Pretend. I don't want to pretend she's
You're
my
so
girlfriend.
needy.
I want to have that experience with.
You're so
with,
needy for
with
affection.
my sex.
You gotta pay a whore.
Listen, with
to
my
love
sex,
you for
yes,
an evening.
yes, with my sex, I want a girlfriend experience.
That's fucking hilarious.
Okay, so if you want a girlfriend experience and you want her to blow coke with you,
Why can't you just get a girlfriend?
You can, but
If
then
you want
you wake up in your fucking house in Mexico and they think you're fucking rich and they won't leave.
Okay, Mexico's different.
Okay, they won't leave, right? Maybe they call the fucking cops and they speak better Spanish than you do, and you're fucked. Okay, so you pay them to leave in the morning.
I'm not fucking any kind of prostitute anywhere.
Please, all right.
I wouldn't.
So listen,
I wouldn't.
Whatever. Listen.
I'm telling you right now.
Do you want to know what the cost is or what? Then we're off subject.
I
And
do.
When I tell you the cost, it'll change.
It will change
your mind.
You're right.
Because
I
you
should shut up. I should shut up.
Because you paid that morning dinner last weekend.
The hottest whore
right,
in
this bitch-
Mexico. How much am I paying her?
Para ejemplo.
What?
For example. Para ejemplo.
I don't know what a hemblo. Spit English, motherfucker. This is an American podcast. We're not in Mexico.
For example.
Nobody in Mexico is listening to my podcast. I promise you. I wish they were, but they're not. I wish the world would listen to Neanderthal podcast, and I bet you would love this shit.
Here she is.
All right, let's
listen.
see it.
This one right here costed me.
Costed me
That was fucked up one night.
Yeah,
It costed me. Hang on here. Here she is. View her profile. I got all these whores on lock, bro. This one here cost me $150 for the whole night. I already had the cocaine and the alcohol and a free bottle at the club and whatever. $150 for the night for this whore.
$150 for like the hottest chick?
Man, where is she? I mean,
Which
she's
one?
hot as fuck. The one I showed. $150.
Wait a minute. Hold on. This chick was $150 US dollars.
US dollars, bro. That's a
Hold on. I'm not done. What did you get for $150 from her?
blowjob and a girlfriend experience. I don't like to. Some of them I don't like to fuck on the first date. You know what I mean?
You've got to be the weirdest son of a bitch. Like, she's hot. I'm not gonna lie.
She's nailed.
Can I try and show her on here?
Yeah. Go ahead. I'm gonna
What
take
is
a
this?
lead.
Is this Instagram?
This is her Instagram. Don't show her name. Please.
All right. I won't. I'm gonna pull it up on Instagram, but I won't pull her name. I'll have
Yeah,
it.
good enough. Fair enough.
Yeah. Well, I need to hold this. Go piss while I
Okay,
look
I'll
this
be
shit up and talk to the audience here about what kind of fucking degenerate you are. Unfucking believable, this fucking guy. We're gonna pull this whore up. Yeah, ladies, I'm sure I've ran all of you off. I will be doing a disclaimer before. All right, what's this whore's name? And I can say that without being a dick because she is a whore. All right, search Sin. C-I-N. Of course, her name's Sin with a C-I-N. Oh, wait, no, wait. That's his name on her on... How do I find it? Oh, this is so difficult. Sin Leon? Oh, shit, I said it. Don't tell him I mentioned her name. Nobody's gonna know. I don't know what he's worried about. I don't know, what the fuck is he worried about? What? If this chick... Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. This has got to be her. Sin... I don't have it up on the, I'm going to put it up. Why don't you guys watch this shit? Is that her? I don't have her up on here. Is that her?
I didn't look at her face too much.
Here. I can't find her.
All right.
That looks like that could be her, but she has a private profile. I had to request it.
Where's she from? Mexico City? High dollar whore.
All right, $150 for a night of a girlfriend experience, ending in a blowjob.
Well, listen. There was
That's a lot of money.
There was a lot of play. I mean, like, so here's the. No, it's not a lot of money because
that is
for
a lot of money.
$150
for her.
For $150, usually what you would get when you came to Mexico on vacation is you would fuck a bitch about listen. Cute little Mexican girl.
Right.
All right, that's what you would get.
That's what I would get?
Yeah, it cost you $150, and she'd come in there, and she would work her ass off to make you come in about 10 minutes, 15 minutes. She'd do everything she could to fuck you. She'd fuck you and make you.
That's $15 a minute.
Okay, anyways. And she's going to make you come as quick as possible, and she's out.
I don't want that.
She's out.
I ain't trying to...
I don't either. You want the girlfriend experience. You want the bitch with you all night long.
I see what you're
drinking
saying.
Cocaine and alcohol.
Yeah.
Nightclub. Walk back to your house with you and blow you. And then you fall asleep with your cock in her mouth. And she's gone in the morning with your cell phone and your tablet.
And it costs way more.
Right. But that happened the first time.
Wow, we really got off subject here. So you're banging... All right, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money.
$150?
Yeah.
Do you know how many girls I've taken out to dinner in Kansas City and spent $150 with a fucking Capital Girl?
Well,
Came home, didn't get no pussy. Didn't get any pussy.
Whose fault is that? Take him to El Torito for $10.
Ooh, boy, give him some chicharrones con carne y jarritos, tamarindo, sabor tamarindo.
So you did it wrong. You just need to know how to be single.
No, I don't want to date white bitches. I don't like them.
Anyways, so we got off track. Who cares about this whore? The day you got picked up by the fucking Interpol.
All right, so
that day, so you're at your house. You went home alone.
Yeah, it's probably the club's closed at 6. I never stay till 6 because if I stay till 6,
I don't care. You're at
and
home.
the club closes, right? I'm somewhere else.
So you're at home.
Home, I probably left at 4.
All by yourself.
Yep. And I'm horny.
Okay.
I'm horny.
Sure.
So I call this whore I'm dating.
Okay.
When I say dating, means
Whatever.
I'm dating her. She definitely ain't dating me.
She's dating everybody
She's
for $150 a night.
She's everybody's
So you
girl.
call this whore.
I'm like, hey, baby, I love you.
And, we're not being disrespectful when I say whore.
No, she's a whore.
She's actual punta.
Do I use puta? So I call this puta.
No, I don't call her a whore. I'm American.
All right, so I call this whore.
Sex worker.
I'm in love with her.
Jesus Christ. Of course you're in love with
Totally
her.
in love with her.
Of course you're in love with
Yeah,
her.
I'm wanting to change her life. Right? I'm wanting to give her the American dream, but not live in America. And
This fucking guy.
listen, when a bitch is sold into prostitution,
This
right?
fucking guy is such a romantic.
She didn't have really an option.
Such a fucking romantic. Wants to save every fucking whore out there. What the fuck's wrong with you? Really? What kind of... What's wrong with you, Casey? Like, you really have this, like, narcissist vision of yourself where you think that you can fix everything and everybody. Like you think you're going to fix some crazy whore?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
It's all good. It's fine. It's whatever. So, all right, whatever. So you call her up.
So I call her on Mike. Hey, I'm horny.
I'm horny. I'm horny.
Fuck.
I'm going to stick it in your mouth for $150.
Oh, I don't pay her. You kidding me?
You paid her just that one time?
Never paid her.
Oh, well, shit.
Never paid her once. I
Well,
thought, what do you think? You don't fall in love with a bitch. You pay
I thought you've been paying this whore the whole time
never
for
paid her.
$150.
Are you kidding me? I said you would pay her.
Oh, I
Jesus.
wouldn't pay anybody.
No, you would pay.
I
to have it.
wouldn't.
That bitch.
No.
You're paying.
That guy that lives next door to me would. I don't pay for pussy.
Then you ain't
Not
never,
that way.
then
I
you
don't.
would never have a piece of pussy like that.
I've had pussy
Not like
10 times that for fucking 10 times less than that.
Man,
I'm a
and
goddamn balling out of control pimp, motherfucker. Do you know what kind of...
And then I had a dick.
Anyways.
Big old dick too.
Big old dick. Oh, and it was
Anyways.
free.
Yeah, I bet it was.
Cheers. There's another shot of whiskey. Guys, we're drunk. I hope you're enjoying this last episode in
It's
the
a party.
Neanderthal
It's a party. It's a party. It's a party. It's a party. It's a party.
All right, so.
Okay, so no, I've never paid her for sex once, bro. Never. I didn't meet her on the whore in the street. I met her walking on the street, and she was like the most beautiful. I mean, she was hot, and she is not what she's hot. She is sexy. And so I don't bird dog. I might like.
You're right. You've said that to me forever because you were raised by your mom and sisters. You don't bird dog.
Never.
Bird dogging, for all those that are unschooled, bird dogging is when a girl walks by and you flip your head around and you checking that chick
Rubbing
out.
that. Hey, what's up, girl?
No,
What's up, girl?
That's
baby?
That's cat calling.
Whatever. I don't bird dog.
Bird
I don't
dogging's
catcall.
like just mean mugging a chick. Like,
I don't bird dog. I don't catcall.
Okay.
You know that.
I do know that.
You do know that. I don't. Matter of fact, I'm shy as hell. I don't talk to. I don't. When I see a girl, guess what? That I like. I don't talk to her just because I'm. You know what I mean? I'm like, I ain't really got the fucking chance or whatever.
I will tell you this. I am like
the
a
opposite.
championship blue, what do you call it? Bird dog caller.
Oh.
I will, if a chick with a dime piece of an ass walks by,
You got
my
something to say.
instant reaction, I won't say nothing.
But you're bird dogging. You're bird
I will
dogging.
like,
Yep.
"Durr," I w-
Just like that.
If
You
I
think they
see,
like that shit?
I will go
Bruh.
up to him. No. I don't do it in front of him. I don't do it like
Okay.
ridiculously.
Mhm.
I'm being like cartoonish right now, but I'll
Okay.
check a chick out. And if I do think she's hot, I will approach her and be like, "Hey, girl, why don't you give me them digits?"
Right. That's so.
It works every time.
I'll
I've never
I'll never do that.
I have never gone up to a girl that walks by me and I said, "Hey, girl, give me them digits," and that not work. I've never had it. It works 100% of the time. I'm batting 1,000.
Well, let me guess you. Let me tell you something. I've never done that. You know that, and I'll never will do it. I don't like it. It's for me. It's maybe it's uncomfortable for me. Maybe it's uncomfortable for me. Maybe I don't like. Maybe I'm thinking too much. What she's gonna think if I'm like, hey, I think you're hot. Give me your. Let me get them digits. I just don't like that. It's like,
B
what I want is a connection.
D E. Go on.
Whatever. Look. What I want's a connection, right? Like every girlfriend that I've ever had
You're funny.
has made it really obvious to me that she wanted me, right?
Right.
She
Oh,
chased me.
That's different than all.
She's
Fuck,
chased
God,
me.
dog.
Right.
How did we get off of this? We got to go back to you.
We'll
The real story of this podcast.
Yeah, we're getting there, motherfucker.
We're not getting there.
We are.
I
So
want to get back to
she's
that.
chased me. All right. So, anyways, this bitch I call her up and I'm like, I'm
Okay.
in love with you. And by the way, you keep taking me off. So
I do. I
you
do.
know.
That's what I do.
All right, so I'm like, hey, and I didn't say, hey, whore, come on over here and suck me.
Right.
I
No,
was
I
like-
know that.
I just called her
We're
up and was like, hey, baby.
we're
why
just
don't-
dicking around.
I said, hey, why don't you, I go, well, you want to come over and stay the night? And she's like, hey. And then I'm like, you didn't get fucked tonight, did you?
Mm.
By the way, that's a true statement. I didn't say it like that, but, and I didn't even really have to say it this way. Don't come fuck me if you've already fucked somebody tonight, right? I don't give a fuck about that.
Right.
I'm just not into that. So when I asked her, do you want to come over and kick it? She's like, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm at Taco Fiesta.
Your favorite place.
My favorite place. Dude, here's my house. Here's the fucking Taco Fiesta. I live here. You walk to the corner. This is the other corner. This is the block. You walk to the corner. I live here. You walk to the corner, and it's on this corner.
Okay.
I mean, you're literally 2 minutes away.
Love to get some tacos today.
Ooh, El Pastor con toro, piña, cilantro. Wow, they're fucking bomb. Anyways, I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll come down there. So I go down there. She's not there.
Okay.
I'm like, all right, it's odd.
That's odd.
Odd, right? She it's 5 a.m.
Okay.
She's eating tacos. She's not there. All right, fuck it. So I go back home. Crack a beer. Laying in bed. I think I'm watching Jeopardy, a rerun.
Right.
Just TV sucks there. And when I say watching it, I mean smoking a blunt, doing my own thing.
Right.
It's on Jeopardy. I remember that for sure. And then my door. What the fuck? It could only be Vanessa or my weed dealer.
Okay.
You know, I've got plenty of weed, so it's not him.
Right.
And so when I opened the door, I know who it's gonna be. She said, and so hot, bro, so hot, looking so hot.
Okay. It was your whore.
My whore, yeah.
She knocked on the door.
Yeah, by
Opened
me.
it. Here she is. Come on in.
Well, first I just opened the blinds, like those curtains there. I just kind of opened them,
Okay.
and I look out, and it's her, and she looks like she went out to party. I mean, mini dress, fucking high heels, fucking
Looking like a hua.
not looking like not looking like a street whore.
High dollar whore. $150 a night hooker.
Looking like something you're gonna pay $1,000.
Pretty
here.
woman.
Looking like
Pretty woman.
Looking like a $1,000 a night whore in the United States.
Looking like a Mexican Cindy Crawford.
She's white.
I said a Mexican Cindy Crawford. Never mind. It's fine. Anyways.
Bad example.
The movie Pretty Woman with Cindy
Yeah.
Crawford.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it went over your
She's
head.
looking good. And I'm like, wow, I open the door. She comes in. And we have an amazing night. Besides one argument. Got in a little bit of an argument. And the argument, not important, but we got in a little argument right, for a few minutes. When I say a little argument, and for a few minutes, that's what I mean. Like 10 minutes of it, the whole night we had an argument.
Okay.
And I wake up in the morning at the door again, which is rare. No, first of all, I live in a gated community, right? And you gotta have the code to get in the property.
You're with her, and you get a knock at the door.
And nobody, I don't give that code out. She knows the code. I've given it to her.
Sure, of course you had. Why wouldn't you entrust your code with a hooker?
My whore, it's different than a hooker.
Right. No, I understand.
Entrust the code with my whore? Yes.
I would do that too.
A hooker? No.
Right. That's big difference.
Totally. Right. So I'm like, the landlord, right? Who
Okay.
else would it be, right?
Landlord.
Or like one of the neighbors wanting to kick and party, right?
Okay.
But the pool is right outside my front door, and if there's a party going on, I already know because I've got the system.
Okay.
Right? We open my door, and it's just not a party. I'm thinking neighbor
Right.
or
Landlord.
right?
Okay.
Who else could it be?
Right. So you open the door.
Landlord owes me money because I'm having so much problems with money. Like I said, like trying to get it here. Then I say, yeah, I'll pay you my rent with PayPal,
Okay.
and I want to pay you 6,000 pesos.
Little extra, so you
Yeah,
hook me
well,
up on the back end or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just give me the pesos, right? So
Sure.
I get a good exchange rate.
Gotcha.
Blah blah. So $300. I think it's like 6,000 pesos. That's a shitload of money in Mexico. Ain't shit here, right?
Okay.
That pays for fucking everything in
That's
Mexico. I
crazy.
need. Bro, that's all my drinks. That's fucking my fucking club entry.
It's a
That's
third
my
world country right there.
bus
$300
tickets.
will get
That's
you
my bus. That's everything. For
balling
the,
out of control.
that's for the month. Balling out of control.
Okay.
Well, I need about double that because I really ball. So I'm like, yeah, 3,000 or $300, 6,000 pesos. I got your money.
The landlord says, I got your money as she's knocking. Okay.
Got your money. She goes, come by the house and get it. She lives on the corner. Like,
She's knocking. Okay.
This is my house here on the end.
Uh-huh.
You got to walk down this hallway, and then all the way down this hallway to the same
Gotcha.
apartment on the end. So you can see it from corner to corner. Right? And
Right.
she's like, just come down and get it. I got it.
Okay.
It's weird now. Now that I think about after what happened, weird.
Yeah.
In the moment, not weird.
It's weird.
In the moment, not weird. Come by and get it. Now that I think about it, why wouldn't you just bring me my money, bitch?
That's what I'm saying.
And I bring your money.
Why am I knocking on your door for
your
you to
money's
come
ready.
and get
Come
it?
on over and get it. It's
Right.
4 houses down.
Yeah.
Shit.
That makes sense.
Right? At the moment, I'm not thinking shit.
But you're like, hey, give me that money. I just
like,
got
hey.
laid. I'm not thinking straight.
I'm not even getting laid. I'm laying in bed looking at this prostitute whore going, I love you.
Oh, my God,
I
love
would
you.
fucking marry you. I would
I'd
marry
marry
If
you.
you quit sucking dick for a living, I would fucking make you my wife.
Boom.
Bam! Suck it.
Bam.
Bam! Suck it.
Man.
All right, so I wake her up. It's more like this. Just nudge her. A little nudge. I nudge her awake.
Little nudgy
I
nudge.
nudge her awake, right? I say, hey, babe, get dressed. When I get back, it's noon right now. It's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, 12:01 in the afternoon. Let's wake up. Go have breakfast on the beach at my other favorite place, if you care to know the name. A shout out here. It's called The Office. Love it. Drink.
Stop banging that shit around.
Yeah, drinks on the beach. It's great. The Office. He said, we'll go have breakfast on The Office. Eggs Benedict. I love it. They're salmon eggs Benedict.
Ooh, that sounds amazing.
Salmon eggs Benedict. I mean, they're
Salmon in Mexico.
what are you talking? Salmon in Mexico. Yeah,
Huh.
the freshest you've ever had. Okay.
Salmon are in Mexico?
Yeah, we get a lot of it. That's what we're having.
Huh.
Salmon eggs Benedict on the
Okay.
beach is what I'm thinking. I'm like, yeah, salmon. Go
Sounds delicious.
with red beer with an ojo rojo or.
Oh, you
Baso
like that
Rojo.
Clamato?
It's clamato.
Clamato.
It's a Mexican cerveza
Right.
with clamato,
Okay.
lemon, salt, pepper.
Decent morning
Tabasco.
drink. A decent morning
it's a
drink.
I mean, there's
Bloody,
so much
a
in-
Mexican
it's
Bloody
a,
morning.
It's a Mexican Bloody morning on with beer.
Sure.
Bloody Mary
Right.
without beer. It's no
Sounds
vodka.
fine.
That's
I'd tear
great.
it up.
It's great.
Give me one right now.
Right. So I leave. I'm in my boxers. My boxers are kind of like boy shorts, right? You can wear them to the beach. You can wear them around town. You can wear them in bed with your girl.
You're wearing those to go to your landlords to get the money?
Well, it's not something I would wear. Not wear.
No, I'm just saying that's what's going on here.
I just walk out of my house. Yeah, I slip those on. They're like boy shorts.
Gotcha.
Boy shorts.
But
so-
you're going to your landlord to get the money.
Yeah, and they're not
Okay.
necessarily boxers where your cock's all kind of flapping around.
I gotcha.
You know what
Anyway,
I mean?
so you're going to go get the money.
Right. So, and she's literally a 15, 20 second walk away
Gotcha.
in the same complex.
Right.
Oh, I get it in. Knock on the door. I kiss Vanessa on the forehead. You know, I say, hey, wake up, get ready. And when I get back in a few minutes, we'll just roll out. We're gonna
Right.
get breakfast and drinks.
Gotcha.
She's like, all right, babe. So I walk over there and knock on the door, and they takes a minute, but these federal agents come out. Bam, one
Of her apartment?
of her apartment.
Okay. Federal agents, American or
Mexican.
Mexican federal
yeah.
agents.
At one.
One, which
I-
I'm so surprised that even exists, but go on.
The reason I knew he was Mexican is he looked brown.
I'm just saying I don't
Well, I mean, he was brown.
I
He
have
spoke
no
Spanish.
I don't have any faith in the Mexican government or officials or
You shouldn't.
yeah.
Don't.
So that's why I'm like
Don't. You shouldn't. Yeah. He was a federal.
all right.
Okay. I didn't run. I didn't do anything, but I turned around, and when I turned around, I saw a white man.
What did you think as soon as you saw this agent?
I knew something was up. I mean, he was in regular clothes.
Okay. Just a Mexican in regular clothes.
No, he was a Mexican in American clothes.
Okay.
He, you know what he? I knew what he was when I saw him.
Okay.
I turn around, and I see a white man coming towards me in the hallway.
Oh,
And
a white dude.
And I remember him saying, "Are you Casey Smith?"
Of course I am. I'm the only white fucking guy around here. Of course I'm Casey Smith.
Mm-hmm. I knew what was up at that point. I mean, I didn't know what was up, but I knew who they were. I knew what was going on. I didn't know why.
Okay.
I know I hadn't committed crimes there. I just knew who they were. I knew they were police.
Okay.
And I knew they weren't cops like municipal or
Right.
city police. I knew it was something else.
Bigger.
Mm-hmm. And then I look across the pool. I turn around and I look across the pool, and 3, possibly 4 white vehicles, a Dodge Ram pickup, a Chevy Malibu, and 2 other cars I don't recognize, but white, pulling in with people pouring out of them, all in regular clothes.
Just regular street clothes.
Some of them had a little change of the badges around their neck.
Okay.
Everyone had a gun.
Okay.
AR-15s and handguns, just swarming on me, all aimed at
All
me.
swarming on you.
It was scary. If you've lived in Mexico or you know anything about it, it was scary. I knew at that moment I said to myself, I'm gonna die today. Like, this is it. I really am. They're gonna kill me.
Right.
I didn't know what for.
Right.
I didn't know what was up, but I knew I was dead.
Okay.
I really didn't knew I was dead, man.
Sure.
And the handcuff, they put me up against a truck, and the only thing that made me feel better, the only thing that made me feel okay in this situation, is there was 2 pretty girls in suits, women's suits.
Mexican chicks?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody Mexican, or were there any
No.
Americans?
People that looked American. Everyone spoke Spanish.
Okay. But they looked American?
There was
As- what do you mean?
There was a few that did look American, and they did. And then when they spoke Spanish, I knew they spoke English.
Were they Mexican looking or white people?
He didn't understand me. I said there was a lot of everyone was Mexican or brown Latino.
Okay, I
Latino.
gotcha. But some were
But
American
some of
Mexican?
them looked American.
Okay.
Obviously,
gotcha.
to me, were American.
Okay.
And when they spoke to me in Spanish,
You knew they were
I
American?
knew they were American. I could hear it.
Right.
I understand.
Sure.
Right? So, but they never broke their. They never spoke
Spanish?
to me in English. They never spoke
Gotcha.
to me, but I knew they spoke English.
Okay.
Okay. And so this is where I come to. Anyways, that I was introduced to Interpol at this time,
Okay.
which is the International Police.
Okay.
It's a company of France run. Company.
Right.
There was only one man there that was French.
It's amazing there's Interpol in Mexico.
No, it's not.
Why would they be there?
Because they're part of Interpol. Are you kidding?
Why are they? I'm surprised that they're in third world countries like that, and like that kind of presence with.
Then you need to do a little bit more research on who Interpol is, because most of it, Interpol occupies most third world countries.
Really?
It's who they occupy. Are you kidding?
I don't know. I don't know anything about Interpol.
Okay. That's one of the reasons Interpol exists. I mean, not exists, but it's
International Police by the French.
It's a third world country.
Why did the French begin this?
Probably because the United States wouldn't get involved. You know what I mean? I mean, we are, but why? I have no
Anyway,
idea.
so go on. That's
Anyways,
beside the point.
we're talking about some addicts I've been
Right. So you're getting picked up.
Yeah, and there's only one French guy there.
Okay.
And in this whole deal, there's only one municipal cop, one city cop, one
Okay.
like Liberty Police,
Right.
right? And guess who it is? It's the captain of the Liberty Police, right? It's the head. It ain't cops. It's the captain.
The honcho.
The jefe.
Jefe.
We get in the truck. They throw me in the truck. They handcuff my feet together, handcuff me behind the back, and they drag Vani, out of my house.
Mm-hmm.
It was really fucked up, dude. That was a fucked up deal. Watching a girl that,
That you love.
you know what? Yeah, you go. But a girl that I do love, who was sold from the Venezuelan cartel
Right.
into prostitution.
Sure.
Her family murdered by the. You know what I mean? There's a lot more to the joking that we put to
Right.
this prostitute.
So anyways, you're with us. So she's getting picked up.
And roughed up.
Okay. So you get dragged away.
She's wearing like a beautiful fucking dress.
I gotta be honest, I don't really care about what's
Right,
happening
she's
to
like-
her. I'm more interested in your story.
Kind of ripped it apart. I see that. Fuck. Right.
Fine. You're getting picked up.
And they put me in the truck.
Okay.
And when we head out of town, we're not going.
What are they picking you up for?
Nobody will tell me anything.
Okay.
The only thing they're asking me is, do you sell drugs?
Okay.
And they're not saying do you. They're saying you sell drugs.
Okay.
And I'm sitting here going, these guys are fucking morons. Like, who the fuck do they think I am, right?
Right.
Sell fucking drugs? Look, I'm scared as fuck to buy drugs.
Right.
Right? You get killed in Mexico for buying drugs from
From
the
the wrong
person.
people. Right.
Right. In the same time. So, sell drugs? Are you high? I'm telling these motherfuckers, fuck you.
Right.
Fuck you. No, I'll sell no fucking drugs.
Mm-hmm.
Smoke weed. Right?
Right.
Blow a little coke in the club.
Right.
And I thought I was going to die. We didn't go to a place called Cangrejos. It's the local prison. It's a jail. There's no such thing as city, county, or prison there. It's jail is jail.
Okay. Gotcha.
You just go.
You get arrested, you all go to the same spot.
That's right.
Okay.
It's just how long you won't spend there.
Okay.
No difference. So,
Are you freaking the fuck out when you're in the back of this truck?
no, I accepted that I was going to die.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I was going to die.
Here I go. Going to this.
I was cool with it. I was.
Okay.
I know between me and you, bro, I thought
Sure.
I thought I was. When I say thought I was, I can't even say I thought I knew I was dead. I just accepted it.
Gotcha.
The only thing going through my mind is how much is this gonna hurt? Like, are they gonna torture me? Like,
Right.
everything is going through.
Are you
my
going to
mind
rip off my
about-
fingernails?
Yeah, the
sure.
fingernail. I've told you that before.
Yeah.
I'm worried about somebody pulling off my fingernails.
Right.
So I was thinking, if they're gonna fucking take pliers and pull off my fucking fingernails, fuck, right?
Right.
I'm serious.
I know you are. That's why I brought it up.
Right, I know. Fuck, it sucks. I don't want to pull my fingernails off. And so I'm like, all right, fuck these guys. I'm going to make them kill me, right? Just kill me right off the bat.
Right.
I want them to torture me. I just, whatever. I'll be real with them, but whatever. So they're like, you sell drugs? I'm like, look, fuck you. I don't sell no fucking drugs.
Uh-huh.
I'm not fucking stupid.
Right.
I fucking live in Mexico. I know what's up with the cartel. I know what's up. I don't know anybody, but I know this. Don't sell drugs.
Right.
Right? I said, is it illegal to use them?
Right.
I didn't think so. I thought it wasn't illegal to use
Right.
drugs.
Right.
And my thought was, look, these guys are going to kill me, and they're going to kill me, and the last thing I'm going to say to them is, fuck you. No, I don't sell drugs, bitch.
Uh-huh.
I ain't sell drugs. And when the scare, I guess, didn't work for them,
Mm-hmm.
They didn't get what they want, I don't know. When I didn't say, yeah, I sell drugs, whatever, when I was like, bitch, go in my house. I sell
Right.
drugs. Go get.
find it.
Your girlfriend says that the drugs that she has on her, she's selling for you. She's got drugs? So she's got drugs? Okay. I'm like, look, she's a fucking liar. Bring that bitch right here in front of me. I'll pimp slap the hoe. I was like, I go, that's a lie. She ain't got no drugs. I ain't got no drugs. Ain't nobody do drugs. The only drugs you're going to find are the 4 blunts I've already got rolled up in my ashtray.
Right.
Because I got my big ass cigar ashtray.
Right.
A blunt on each one. One of them's burned up because I woke up, right? And I'm like, there ain't nothing there. So they take me to immigration. That big building back downtown. They take me from the desert back downtown to immigration. We get to immigration. They take my watch off my wrist that was the first thing they stole. Nice watch. They saw what brand it was, and they just saw the watch and just took it off. It was gone. Never saw it again. And then they put me back into the truck, and we're going. I see that we're going to Cangrejos, which is the jail. I'm like, all right, good. We're going. At least we're going somewhere. Right.
Right.
They never took my name.
Say what?
Nobody ever took my name.
Okay.
They never asked me my name besides that first guy that says, "Are you Casey Smith?"
Okay. Because they knew.
I mean, I guess knowing in Mexico is different than knowing in the United States. Right? That's one thing the United States has. I mean, they can't violate.
Right.
Can't really violate you like they can.
Right.
Here, right.
Yeah.
You do have rights here.
Right.
It's not like, yep, that's him. Fuck him. Let's take him out into the
Yeah.
woods, stick an arrow up his ass, and or whatever, and see if he talks.
Right.
You got rights here, so that's one good thing. One. I'd still take Mexico even after this experience, Ron. I'd take Mexico any day. So we're going to Cangrejos, and I said Cangrejos means the crabs. Crabs.
Okay.
Crab is the word cangrejo.
Okay.
So we're going to Cangrejos, which is the jail, and I'm feeling better. Feeling better. Spent a week there. Long story short, I went there.
What's that like? What was it like getting So what is it like going? You arrive there. What kind of vehicle do you arrive in? In the one of those white vehicles?
Ford F-250, 4-door in the back
So
seat.
you pull up to this Mexican prison,
Mm-hmm.
and what happens?
Well, they.
Why are people? What's the Mexican prison infrastructure like? Is it anything like the American prison system?
Absolutely not.
Why do people work there? Why do people Why do people work at a Mexican prison?
Cops were there.
But why? Because they're part of the cartel and they're keeping other cartel members inside of there, or what?
Yeah. I mean, basically that. Dude, cops are cartel are everything. It is everything. When you were talking earlier about cops and who makes money,
right?
A cop can pull anybody over, and you just know that you're going to give them whatever
Some
they ask
money,
for,
right.
or you're going to go to jail. So they have money.
So you get to this jail, and so what's it like? Like you pull up to this jail, and then boom, you get escorted out of the truck. Do they delouse you? Do they frisk you? Check you? Hey, mother! Whoa, we got a gringo here. Gringo here. I mean, you're a gringo.
No, they didn't check anything.
Okay. They assume you've already been checked, probably.
I've got cigarettes in my pocket and a lighter.
Right.
That comes with me.
Right.
It's different. Yeah, I get to keep
Sure.
the smoke. Right? They put me in a. Excuse me. Yeah, when I walk in jail, the cop opens the door, and in front of me is a guy with no shirt on, covered in tattoos, with a pistol in his pants.
Oh shit.
And I'm like, okay.
What's up?
Some new. And I look over to the back over here, and there's two guys that are passing a meth pipe back and forth. They're rolling it back and forth. I got a cop unhandcuffing me, looking at a guy unhandcuffed with a pistol in his pants, and some Mexican pistol, by the way, pearl grip, chrome.
Oh, nice.
I'm not fucking around, bro.
Right.
And the front pants.
Right.
Covered in tattoos. The cops standing right there opening the gate. And over here's the guy smoking meth. I'm like, holy shit, everything I've ever seen on TV is true.
Right.
That was my first thought. This is real.
Right.
I don't know anything past that besides a few things I like that I remember. One is my pillow I fought for 3 times. My pillow was a 2-liter Coke with a little bit of water in it.
That's your pillow? Holy shit.
No such thing as a bed or a cot or a bunk.
Yeah.
No such thing.
What are you sleeping on the floor?
Where you can.
Yeah.
Where you can. There's no food. No one feeds you. They don't feed people. There's no food there.
How do you eat?
You don't. People bring you food.
Who brings you food?
If you nobody brought me because nobody knew I was there.
But you were there for a little bit. You had to survive somehow on food. What were you eating?
In 3 weeks,
Yeah.
I ate 2 burritos and 1 tortilla.
How did you get it?
The 2 burritos. The first burrito was given. The first burrito was given to me, and it was given to me by the Mexican consulate. And they said something about. He said in English. Human rights is kind of basically what it was, and it made me feel like, oh yeah, there's the Americans know I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah, it made me feel like because he mentioned human rights, and
Right.
whatever, and so he gave me 2 burritos, and they're big and good.
Yeah.
I didn't think I was going to be there long, so I ate one, gave the other away.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I didn't think I was going to be there long.
But why would you give it away?
Because I didn't think I was going to be there long.
But still, like, what? Who did you give it to, and what was your like? Why did you give it to the person you gave it to?
Because I was already hung up. I had been fed. I ate myself.
But who was the guy?
Some guy that looked hungry.
Yeah. Okay.
Some guy looked hungry.
Sure. There you go.
Um.
How was the burrito?
delicious. It was good. It was from a restaurant. It was
Really?
It was in a styrofoam deal. It was,
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and they brought me a Jamaica water, a large, big Jamaica
Okay.
water. It was great. And I chugged. I didn't even drink all the Jamaica water. In the morning when I woke up, there was bugs all over the inside of the cup. So I poured it out. A Mexican would have probably drank it.
Yeah.
Probably. And if I could go back, I'd probably give it to somebody besides pour it out.
Right.
Like a couple of weeks later, I'm just fighting all the time.
Fist fights or arguing?
Fist
Like, what
fight.
kind of fights? Like,
Rough.
why?
Well, listen, a Mexican fight consists of putting your fucking hand out, right, and blocking their little fucking swinging punches. They don't know how to fight.
Right.
Fights, and, being attacked.
For what? Just because you're a gringo?
That, or they wanted my pants, or the other burrito. One time it was because I had to shit, and I had to use my sock to wipe my ass.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to shit if you don't eat, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of obvious. So.
Right.
There's no toilets. There's no showers.
Where do people shit?
In a bucket.
Who takes care of those buckets?
Once a day, somebody comes and takes that bucket and pours it out somewhere.
Huh.
And it comes back with like a crusted shit bucket.
Yeah.
So, so it's everything you've ever seen in Mexican prisons. First in 2 or 3 weeks there. I can't remember. I didn't sleep. I
Right.
didn't sleep much. It was hard. I fought a lot and didn't sleep much. And you know me, I like to fight. Not like to fight, but bring it, motherfucker.
Sure.
You know, you bring that shit. And Mexicans.
Especially Mexicans. You're bigger than most
they're
Mexicans,
easy
right?
to beat up.
Right.
They're easy to beat up. It's
Right.
Like, I mean, when they come with 3 or 4, it's like, all right, and this is a fair fight.
Yeah,
right. All right, you guys want to have a fair fight.
Yeah.
Bring 3 or 4. But it got tiring, not sleeping and not
Sure.
knowing when you're going. And
Right.
ask a cop. I mean, there's no, like, type on the kiosk. Why am I here?
Right.
It's you just I mean, I was planning escape and all
Sure.
kind. And by the way, yeah, I could have escaped from there. Yeah, easy.
You think?
No, easy.
Really?
Yeah.
Money.
No, I could have escaped.
Okay.
Yeah, it was done. Yeah,
I'm not surprised.
I could have escaped. My escape was already planned and stuff, honestly, I don't know. Suicide didn't get to me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I wasn't really like suicidal.
Okay.
But if I was like a fucking year into this shit,
Sure.
bro,
It might get to you.
yeah, put a bullet in my head.
Right.
I'm dead. Right. I don't want to survive. I
Right.
don't even want. I don't want to survive in here.
Right.
Just fucking going.
Is it indoors or outdoors or?
There's no such thing as air conditioning, so it's like indoors but outdoors.
But I mean, like, is it? It's covered and you have rooms or
yeah, it was big
concrete, mud?
concrete and rebar
Okay.
and dirt floors.
Is it like inside of a big facility for the most part?
I mean,
I'm picturing a lot of outside and
yeah,
dirt floors.
Yeah. That's what you're right on.
Okay.
You know, cops bring people food and cigarettes. It's just, dude, it's hard to explain. Like, when I say hard to explain, it's hard to explain because you have a vision of prison in the United States.
I'm trying to abandon that vision.
Okay,
I'm
well,
looking at a completely different vision in my head as far as my
concrete walls, dirt floor, raised metal roof.
Yeah.
Cops that don't give a fuck unless you got some money or somebody you can call them. No, I mean, the cops will do anything.
Who can you call anybody? Do you
No,
have any
no,
kind of
no,
communication?
No.
Okay.
You can bring a cell phone in there if you've got one,
Right.
and you pay the right people.
Sure.
Okay, and then I would have been good then, right?
Right.
You give whose phone number doing it? I don't even know yours.
Right.
Your best friend. I don't
Right.
even know your fucking phone number. I hit Ryan.
Right.
Okay. You know the only number I know. Whose is it?
Your mom's.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give that to the cops. We'll call her. We'll call her. We'll call her.
Yeah.
All right. And of course they don't.
Right.
Or, we can't call the United States. We tried.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't call her. Eventually, I get extradited to the United States of America. And when we got to the airport, the first airplane leaving.
Why do they extradite you?
I
Like,
waited.
why do they go through that?
Don't know. When they found out that I wasn't a drug dealer.
Money. They must get money from it,
Who knows?
right? The United States must give them some money. Hey, every time you get a gringo from the United States, an extradite, we'll give you some fucking money.
Probably.
Whatever. That's got to be it.
That's a good thought. I don't have paperwork that says that.
But that's got to be what it is.
I think so. But what they did do is this:
third world countries, jeez.
a visa is 6 months in Mexico. Anybody can have one.
Okay.
You show up on an airplane. When you fucking land, the fucking flight attendant hands you your visa.
Okay.
You just fill it out. They held me in jail till mine expired.
Really?
Because it was close. And that gave them a reason to have something legal on me.
Okay.
Because I wasn't selling drugs. I wasn't doing anything like that. It was set up for some jealous bullshit.
Okay.
When my visa expired, they did not deport me. Deport means you can't go back.
Okay.
They kicked me out. And they had to get me to the border.
While you're in prison?
Out of prison, from the border to the prison.
Yeah. Okay.
So I flew with the free flight.
Mm-hmm.
I got cookies, headphones,
Mm-hmm.
Coca-Cola, everything. And they took me to the United States. And the first flight out of the United States when we got there happened to be to Utah, Salt Lake City, Utah.
Okay.
So we landed in Salt Lake City, Utah. And I spent a month there.
What happens? You get off the plane and there's agents there?
U.S. Marshal.
Okay.
And
Is he an asshole?
No. Nobody.
Hey, man,
at this
sorry.
point, nobody's an asshole.
Okay.
Actually, the federal Mexican agents were assholes. They were gentlemen.
Yeah.
The cops were, but
What was it like getting out of the Mexican jail? What did they do? Hey, Casey Smith. Hey, Gringo. Come with us?
No, they had to find me. I'm the only gringo there.
Right.
It was easy to find.
Sure, but they come find you.
No,
Say-
actually, the jefe in the jail, the fucking cartel guy, the guy,
Yeah.
sent somebody for me.
Okay.
Said the cops are looking for you. They need to talk to you.
Okay.
That's how that went down. I walk up to the door and they just open the door. I'm like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like I had any property or any fucking. Let me make a phone call. It's like I walk up to the door. I'm like thinking, oh, well, I guess they're gonna hang me now. Right.
Right.
Guess it's time to pay. This is hanging time.
Did you see anybody dying in there?
Yeah.
Really?
I saw
How so?
I saw a dead body.
How did he
I'm
die?
not sure. I'm not sure. I didn't see
Yeah.
a murder. I didn't see a murder or an overdose. I saw blood on him and him dead.
Yeah. What's the craziest thing you saw in there?
Me.
Yeah. People fighting you and just you being the white guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Makes sense.
It's tough.
Sure.
It was a tough place to be. I'm a tough motherfucker though.
So you get picked up in Utah
no
by the marshals.
No, they bring me.
Right. They do. Yeah. And the guy picks you up there off the plane. Come with us, buddy.
It wouldn't come with us. It was bienvenidos of Utah. I said, okay, welcome to Utah.
Welcome to Utah.
Welcome. And he's like, you happy to be here? I'm like, fuck yes.
Right.
Yes. Dinner tonight. You guys owe me dinner. So I got 3 meals a day, right? I get outfit. I'm going to shower for the first time in fucking 3 weeks.
Right.
I'm going to wipe my ass with something besides my ripped up sock, my ripped up shirt, dirt, or a rock.
Yeah.
Right, you get to when I poop, which I didn't poop a whole lot. I did wipe my ass with all 3 of those things.
I'm sure you did.
But after 3 weeks of not eating, poop, right? We had every day they gave us 3 liters. In Mexico, you get 3 liters of Coca-Cola. You don't get 2, you get 3.
Because it's cheaper than water.
Oh no, yeah, it is.
Right.
It's cheaper than water. Coca-Cola is cheaper than water.
Right. I know.
I told you that, didn't I?
I don't think you did. I think I knew that.
Yeah,
It
it's
doesn't
cheaper.
matter.
It's cheaper than water.
Right.
Cheaper than water. Coca-Cola is cheaper than water.
Right.
So we get 3 liters of water. We get 2 of them. So we get 6 liters of water for approximately 40 people
Oh, jeez.
a day.
Okay.
You're getting a cup of water a day, right?
Right.
A cup and a half of water a day. So I survived don't even know how many days it was. How many days? 2 or 3 weeks. I have no idea what the date was.
I gotcha.
I know exactly what I ate. 2 burritos and a tortilla.
Right.
And, a cup and a half, 2 cups of water a day.
Mm-hmm.
2 or 3 weeks.
So you're like, Utah, hook me up.
Yeah, fucking.
Give me a shower, give me some bread, give me some water.
Fuck, right?
Right.
And like we talked, I'm skinny right now.
Right,
Like,
you are.
I'm thin, bro.
Yep.
I'm thin. I usually weigh about 190,
Yep.
185, right?
Sure.
When I weighed into Utah, I weighed 152 pounds.
Gee, that's tiny.
152.
That's tiny.
I weigh
for you.
well, right now I weigh 175, 172.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on what I eat for the day.
Yeah.
So I was 20 pounds. I'm light now.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're
Yeah,
my size
yeah,
now.
I'm
and you're a little
skinny,
taller
yeah.
than me, yeah.
I'm fucking flaco, skinny. I'm skinny now.
Flocka.
Flaco.
No,
I'm
you're
that bitch.
Flocka.
Fuck
You're
you.
definitely Flocka.
Okay. I'm muy flaco.
Yeah.
So I'm skinny now. My weight, I couldn't even do. I couldn't see it. And you can imagine looking in a mirror after.
Oh, shit. You didn't have any mirrors in Mexico.
No,
That'd be a weapon.
no. And
Plus, that's expenses. God damn, I can't believe you want to live in Mexico.
I know. So it was all downhill. Like when I got to Utah, my first thought was,
I like Utah. Just on a separate, like outside of prison, Utah is a great state.
it's beautiful.
It's beautiful. The
Nothing
mountains,
there,
the
yeah.
snow,
It's great.
Salt Lake City, the Salt
Salt Lake
Flats.
City's full of fucking hood bullshit. It's yeah. I mean, from what I saw, I was like, I mean, no big deal. But the only white guy there, I mean, I flew into a ghetto, right? And there's a lot of just hood shit going on in Salt Lake City, Utah. And by the way, I just went through the airport. All I saw was the airport. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so downtown looks pretty ghetto driving through it. The mountains, flying
Beautiful.
in. Oh, dude, flying in and seeing the fucking mountains.
When I was married, we took our honeymoon in Utah.
Really?
Ogden, Utah.
Ogden.
I think it was northwest of Salt Lake City by about an hour and a half.
Heard Ogden? Heard of Ogden from
It's
there?
gorgeous.
A lot of
It's
people-
gorgeous up there.
It's great.
Just
They say
right
it's beautiful.
smack dab in the middle of fucking mountains. It's gorgeous. So all right. So you get picked up in Utah, and you're in that
So
jail.
they
How's
said-
that? How's that? Is that
By the way,
the holding facility, right?
The U.S. Marshals spoke to me in Spanish the entire time.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I didn't correct him. I just spoke back in Spanish. It was
Yeah.
great, yeah. And they're like, what do you prefer, Spanish or English? I'm like, Spanish. Right? And speak to me in Spanish, motherfucker. Spend a month there. After a month there, I'm hot. I get into an altercation with a guy.
In Utah, in the Utah jail.
In Utah jail, yeah.
How come?
He called me. I don't know what caused this, but he was like, yeah, you stole something out of my cell. I think he was talking about coffee. And, the only currency in jail is
Coffee and cigarettes.
coffee. No, there's no such thing as cigarettes. You got cigarettes, you got money, bro. It's coffee and food and phone time.
Okay.
Okay. I had all that. I had plenty of coffee. I had plenty of commissary food and plenty of phone time.
Okay.
I'm a rich motherfucker in jail.
I don't need your coffee, dude.
I don't need your coffee.
Right.
I got my own goddamn phone time and fuck your tray.
Okay.
Fuck your tray of food. Right? So he says jailhouse thief or something he called it. Well, there's some rules in jail, bro.
Of course there are. There's rules
Okay.
in any society.
Okay. Somebody calls you a bitch, a punk, or a thief, or a punk. If you just are like, oh yeah, whatever, fuck you,
Right.
and you walk away, and guess what? You are that.
Okay.
Or you throw down.
Right.
You throw down, then I guess that says you're not that.
Okay. Sure. Fuck you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna protect my name.
Exactly. That's what it is.
Sure.
So I beat him up.
Okay.
Like, I didn't even ask any question. I was like, all right, well, I can't let 50 fucking guys here think I'm a thief or whatever. I'm not.
Right.
Beating people down is not like a hard thing, right? When you're a crazy man.
Sure.
Not nuts up. So I fucked him up.
Okay.
And then I think like I don't know, everything kind of came to whatever, man. Maybe jail just got to me, but I just was like, I didn't just hit him a couple times.
Well, you spent time in fucking Mexican jail. I mean, of course you got a little extra
And I've been in
animosity
and
towards
years- and
anybody that's gonna mess with you. Sure.
and I did years in prison here
Right.
before. So it all came out, right?
Sure.
And I fucked this dude up.
Okay.
And I didn't stop. I kept kind of fucking him up.
Mm.
And I ended up going to what they call the hole.
Right. For how long?
Well,
3 days.
30 days is what they sentenced me to.
Damn.
30 days in the hole. It's by myself. I'm crying to the cop. I'm be honest with you. I'm crying to the cop. I don't do by myself well.
Right.
I don't want to be in jail.
Sure.
All by myself.
Okay.
He goes, I'll give you a celly. I'm like, bet, let's go.
Uh-huh.
Me and that dude kicked it all night. Guess what happened? I came 5 a.m. after I beat this nigga's ass. The next day in the morning, Smith, pack your shit.
Going to Clay County.
Yeah, extra edition, right? So I'm looking like, I go in there thinking, damn, this is miserable. I'm going 30 days in isolation in this hole for beating this motherfucker's ass for some stupid shit.
Right.
And I get extra. It's great. So, by the way, they give you paperwork for all the shit. Like, you get tickets and shit, right? So I save all this shit. Like, all these tickets and all this shit. And they get real graphic on these tickets I've got.
What do you mean?
Well, they go over the camera and they write down what they see happens on the camera.
Okay.
Right, so I got this real graphic ticket written out. I got it all written out on how I beat this nigga's ass.
You know, it's amazing you can drop the N-word like that
Well,
nonchalantly. Was he a black dude?
nope.
Then why is he an N-word? That's just what you call people in prison? Everybody's that or what?
No, I don't really know. I don't have an answer for that.
Okay. Anyways, go on.
I don't think there's anything racist about it.
I'm not saying there is. It's just interesting. So go on. So you beat this dude
Yep.
on camera, and they
Well,
describe it on
Everything is on camera.
right.
But when they give me my tickets for this, it's all written out, like how I have play by play.
Huh.
I'm like, yeah, I'm a badass. It's Kansas City. I spent,
They fly you here?
airplane, Con Air.
Con Air?
Yeah.
Is it really like a air?
Just like that.
Really?
Yeah.
It's an airplane full of convicts.
Yeah.
It's all like
Yeah.
the prison bus. There's a
Well, federal, yeah.
huh?
Yep.
Is it nice?
We didn't get Coca-Colas and crackers that time.
What'd you get?
Nothing.
Bread and water.
Nothing.
All right. So you land. Where do you land?
Kansas City, KCI.
And then
No, down, not KCI. It's downtown.
oh really? Wheeler,
Wheeler.
Robert Wheeler or
Right,
something like
yeah,
that. Okay.
Whatever is wrong with it.
Oh, wow.
They put me into a no bullshit by my fucking self. Every inmate was there. Dude, me and two other dudes came off of that plane,
Uh
and the plane took off.
huh. Okay.
The plane had probably 100 inmates in it.
They're just stopping at all the different cities
I
with it.
didn't ask no questions.
Right.
don't
But
know.
you
I assume, yeah.
Right.
Me and two other motherfuckers got off this plane.
Wow. So 3 dudes in KC. So
Mm.
then you get picked up. You got put in the paddy wagon or
No.
some kind of
Nope.
bus or something. No.
Nope.
What?
2 cops in the back seat of an unmarked Crown Vic. Just me and the cops. They treat me like a fucking rock star, bro. So I felt like, damn, this is a movie.
Yeah.
For real. Dude, I'm on Con Air, bam, land, right? And
They're
like,
cool to you.
boom. Dude, smoking cigarettes, undo my handcuffs, stop at fucking Chick-fil-A.
What'd you get at Chick-fil-A?
Chicken sandwich, too.
Their salad's pretty good. They got a mean salad.
Didn't do a salad. 2 chicken sandwiches, Chick-fil-A sandwiches.
Who paid for it?
And the cops, well,
Really?
Yeah, but you know what that
Oh,
comes.
nice of them.
Well, no, dude. First of all, you paid for it first because you're paying their salary, and that's part of my restitution. So I pay for it and the airplane tickets and everything else. Right, so it's all good. Hit that weed, bro. Hit it.
I don't hit weed.
Nah, hit that shit.
So you're telling me it wasn't out of their like pocket or anything? It wasn't like their
No, they were fucking
Okay.
Martian.
Cool. Well, that's still cool that you got some Chick-fil-A.
You paid for it, bro.
Okay.
And it's on my bill, like
Sure.
my tab.
Gotcha.
So, the only thing I have is
So you go to Chick-fil-A and they're
they pick me up.
taking you down to
And
Liberty,
what he says
Missouri.
to me is this. Now, it was actually kind of cool. What he says to me is this. We're walking. I'm handcuffed. They take me and two other guys. They start playing. The other two guys go this way together.
Right.
And I go this way. And we're going to a Crown Vic, silver in color, leather. And it wasn't no fucking cop car. It was a cop car.
Crown Vic, baby.
And the guy says to me, he's wearing a cowboy hat. Weird. Wearing a cowboy hat.
Really?
Yeah. Wearing a cowboy hat and a sports jacket and jeans and cowboy boots. And he says, if you run, I will shoot you in the back.
Really?
So he says to me, he goes, if you run, I'm just
He won't really do that.
I don't know. He was cowboy as fuck.
I
I don't know. He just says, if you run, he goes, first of all, I'm going to take these handcuffs off you. If you run, I will shoot you in the back.
He's messing with you, but yeah.
Would you have run?
I had no. There's no point in running.
Right, there's no point in running.
But he's not really going to shoot you.
No, but if he says to you, he's cowboy hat,
Yeah.
he says, take handcuffs, he says, if you run, I'm going to shoot you in the back.
Okay.
Do you question him? No, this motherfucker's going to shoot you, as far as you know.
Sure.
No, I didn't question it. I wasn't thinking about running. Then he lights up a smoke, and we're walking there. He's smoking. I'm like, been a long time. Can I have a smoke?
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah. Gives me the smoke, and I ask him, say, let me get the lighter. He goes, nah. And why? I'm like, okay. He's like, then he starts going into this, I'm a bitch shit, right? Because I wouldn't ask him for the lighter. I'm walking around holding it. He's like, you're a bitch, you're a bitch, you're a bitch. Yeah, he's like, you don't even want a lighter. And I'm like, listen, can I have the lighter? So we sit on his car. I lean up against the car, and he lights my cigarette for me.
Okay.
This is kind of cool, right? So I'm sitting there and smoke a cigarette. He lights up another. We smoke 2 or 3. He smokes 3 or 4. I don't know. I think I smoked 2, at least 2, maybe 3. I think it was 3, and the third one I threw out because I was lightheaded. It was Marlboro Red, which is kind of strong. And he was just smoking cigarette after cigarette. We get almost there, and he goes, hey, you want another smoke before we get here? We're at Pleasant Valley at the
Right.
we're coming up from Wheeler. We're at Pleasant Valley.
I-35.
And we pull over into Pleasant Valley. He goes, you want something to drink? And I said, I'll have a beer. And he comes back with a root beer.
Nice.
Because he says, all right, cool.
Nice.
And I'm sitting out there going, and I'm not in handcuffs. I'm in the back of the car going, fucking sweet, this is shit.
Dude's going to give me a beer.
I'm going to get a fucking beer before I get locked up. Nice. Right? Comes back and hands me a fucking root beer. I'm like, yeah, funny. So we sit there and we shoot the shit. He was really cool. Unhandcuffed, just sitting on his car, smoking cigarettes, drinking a root beer.
Does he know kind of the backstory?
I told him all. He had his paperwork.
Okay.
And then he got my story
Okay.
of what happened. And he's like, so you're telling me that you're in Kansas City, extradited here from Mexico, all of this shit over a possession
Right.
of marijuana? I said, no, it wasn't marijuana. It was oil. He goes,
It's still marijuana.
anyways,
Marijuana oil.
He couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Couldn't believe it, bro. He was like, all this fucking money.
Right.
You know? He's like, are you serious? The airplane tickets, the fucking
Well, I mean, to
food,
be fair, the other part is the child support, right?
No.
No?
No.
That's not part of it?
No. I had to pay. Once I was here in the United States.
You had to pay. But,
Yeah.
but
I
before
wait,
you paid.
let's back up. Let's back up. Just we're on fucking live line here. So I do have my integrity still. The bitch wasn't paid her child support because she doesn't let me see my fucking kids. So yeah,
But I'm saying, as far as the court, as far as paperwork, it's child support and marijuana. It's not just weed.
Listen,
on paper, Casey.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you personally. I'm saying on paper. As far as anybody that looks at the paperwork,
yes, but
it's Casey didn't pay child support and it's marijuana.
Yes, but
let's be honest.
Yes, but
okay,
they were not holding me for marijuana. Yes. Paperwork, yes. A hold, did I have a hold for child support? No. Pay this little bit of money, you're gone.
Yeah.
So, I had to handle the marijuana thing.
Right.
The money for the child support really wasn't a big concern. because it
Right.
was all.
I'm not saying it's. I'm just saying that's part of the equation when it
Yeah,
comes
what
to why
that-
you were getting picked up.
No, getting picked up. No,
The whole reason why they came after you.
marijuana. That charge, this class
That's
C felony.
insane.
Yeah,
That's insane.
had nothing to do with child support. No.
Wow.
When I got here, was that a hold? Yes.
That's crazy because they just in Kansas City they just said they're going to stop prosecuting weed crimes a couple months ago, unless it's like a huge amount. But they're like every time it goes to court, juries don't care. We're not prosecuting it anymore, and we just passed it medicinal. But anyways,
I believe that's why I got off.
right?
I believe that's why I got off.
Okay.
But as far as what you're talking about is this why they brought me here with child support? No.
Okay.
No, when I got here, was that something I had to answer to? Yes.
Okay. Wow, that's crazy.
I had a lot of emotions with this, dude. You know what I
That's
mean? I
crazy.
go
They
through a lot
picked
of
you
it.
up for some freaking weed.
Well, here's what happened. Let me tell you what happened. We didn't tell you back in Mexico what happened. My landlord was a real bitch. I knew when I met her not to move in there.
Yeah, you told me that.
When I was moving in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I did it anyway.
Sure.
That's how I roll. She took my passport photo and took it to whoever her contact was.
Uh-huh.
And when you are out of the country, it doesn't say murder or rape or possession of
Anything.
residue of THC. Right?
It just says you're wanted.
It says fugitive
Okay.
from justice.
I gotcha.
Okay, so she says, "Oh, this motherfucker's a fugitive from justice.
I can work with this.
I can work with this." And she had a connection, or whatever it was. Maybe it was the judiciale. Maybe it wasn't Fedis. It wasn't the federales, because I have connections there. And matter of fact, I have.
Regardless if it was, she had connections to get you picked up.
She had those connections. Yeah, she had people.
Was she trying to blackmail you, or what was her motivation to doing that?
She did not.
She just didn't like you?
She did not have it. She didn't. If she would have blackmailed me, I would have paid.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right. No, so there wasn't any blackmail about it. There was. She didn't like me, I guess.
Right.
I really don't know, right?
Okay.
That's why I started thinking it was maybe it was this whore that set me up.
Why would she do it? Who's got the most motivation? Why would the horde set you up?
Because I have money.
But you're not, did she try to get money from you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she did? Afterwards or what? Or beforehand or what? Beforehand you denied it to her and then she was like, screw you?
I don't know. I don't. She got plenty of money from me while we were together. Does that make any sense?
Why would she turn you in though?
Maybe to have me arrested and steal all of my shit. They got approximately $40,000. I mean, that's not a lot of money, but they got approximately $40,000 worth of wholesale, not retail. Like if I'm thinking like I bought all this shit retail, right, and then the wholesale value, and they took what they took from my house, fucking wholesale, they probably got $40,000 out of there. So if you want to sell that in Mexico, I mean, yeah, I don't. Fuck, bro. Who knows?
Why wouldn't she just try to blackmail you at first? Like, did she ever try to blackmail you?
Dude.
Do you understand?
Yeah,
like, you know,
no, check this out. If she tried to that would be stupid, because you know what, I can just say, don't blackmail me in Mexico,
don't blackmail me. Just
don't blackmail me. You're gonna be the one dead, right? I ain't lived here this many years and kick it with this many folks, and right, just you ain't blackmailing me in Cabo San Lucas, Mexico. That's not what you're gonna do. You can't blackmail me in Cabo.
Can't do it.
You can't do it.
Watch out, gringas. Well, wait.
You ain't blackmailing me in
Can't do
Cabo San Lucas, Mexico. So she couldn't play that card.
Okay.
but have me arrested and then steal the shit out of my house and come up on selling it? Yeah, it's possible, bro.
How many whores and how many Mexican chicks have fucked you over in Mexico since you've been down there? Be honest.
Every one of them that I've...
Yeah.
Everyone. Do you want to know a number or like...
Do you know the definition of insanity?
Doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. The difference is I'm not insane because I don't expect a different result.
You expect to get fucked every time.
Yes.
So then why do it?
The pussy is so good.
Ah, come on, dude. That's the dumbest argument in the history of arguments.
No, it's not.
Pussy's good everywhere. And to
No,
get
no,
wrapped
no.
up in pussy...
You're
that's
getting
good-
white pussy that has AIDS and chlamydia encephaloherpes. You're catching fucking shit I don't even want to be able to pronounce.
You don't know what kind of pussy I'm getting, number one.
You're right. Well, I just know it's white.
You don't know that.
I know what comes with white pussy.
You don't know what kind of pussy I'm getting.
I guess it's been a year. I've just known you plenty long enough to know I know what kind of pussy you're getting. It's got AIDS and chlamydia and gonorrhea and syphilis, herpes, and AIDS all connected to it.
Never had any of that. Fortunately.
Yeah, you are fortunate.
But to say that just pussy gets you in the craziest situations and that you can't like learn from that is just...
I learned from I just like good
I don't
pussy.
know, man.
I just like good pussy.
I mean...
I like good
You like
pussy.
it so much you're going to put up with Mexican jail.
Yes.
All right, well...
We didn't say what's happened after this. I'm gonna go pee.
yeah.
But
Go
we
pee.
haven't said what's happened after this. I
Alright,
do
go
have
pee.
a couple of changes.
A couple of changes. This will be good. I can't imagine what kind of changes we're talking about here. Straight anal, he says. So we're going here. We got Como Barrio Part 2. The last episode in the studio. And it hasn't really hit me yet. Just sitting here by myself looking at all I've built. Got the brick walls. I've got the soundproofing. I've got the curtain. I've got the big TV. I've got the purple curtains in the background. I got the TVs pointing everywhere. I got the beautiful table that was built partially because of Craigslist, other partially because of Home Depot. No, actually, was it Home Depot or Lowe's? And a Pro Glass, a custom glass making company here. I've got the artwork. I've got the disc golf basket. It's crazy. Is this really my last episode in this studio? Huh. He was my first guest. He's gonna be my last guest in the studio. It's gonna be a lot of work that goes into taking this whole thing down. Oh, he's back. Jesus Christ, this fucking guy. He's just, yeah. He's one of the biggest fuck-ups ever. And he's on, jeez. Alright, let's fix this camera here. Let's see. I guess that's good. Who cares? Alright, what are you on, Facebook Live or some bullshit?
Nope, turned it off.
Alright, so, where are we at?
Another whore.
Yeah. I just do not understand why you would mess with a whore. I just don't. I really don't.
They're all whores, including your ex-wife and mine.
I would not go that far.
I'm telling you right now, they're all whores. That's what they want.
That's what they want. What does
That's
it
what they're- I
mean?
don't
What
know.
does that even mean? That's what
Listen,
they want.
they're all whores. That's all I would say. They're all whores. Some of them get paid, some of them don't. And they're all fucking whores. They're all whores.
And they all screw you over.
And they all screw you and then screw you over. Yeah, you're right.
They don't all screw me.
Well, that's because you don't know how. Because you're not a pimp. You're just a fucking John.
I got a strong pimp
no.
hand.
You're a John. You're not a pimp.
Never paid. Getting laid, never paid.
Well, then you need to understand that. I'm no John.
I'm no John. All right, so where are we at? So
I don't know where I.
so here you are in Clay County.
Clay County
You get your
by the way,
blah, blah,
beat my charge. Beat them all.
So you're
hired an
you're-
attorney.
You're in Pleasant Valley. You're smoking your cigarette. Then you get dropped off at Clay County holding facility. Then what?
The Clay County Detention Center. It's
Whatever
in
the
Liberty,
fuck.
Missouri.
What if you want to get technical? Fine. Okay, so you're in local.
Local. Yeah, I'm
You're
local.
probably like,
I-
this is the high The Hyatt, the Regency,
Bro, this was I was in the
Holiday Inn
Marriott.
Express.
Bro, I was in the Marriott. They're bringing me my food 3 times a day.
How is the food? How's the food?
Terrible, but it was food. I wasn't getting any before, right? So the food was great because there was plentiful. I got it 3 times a day at the same time every day. I knew what to expect.
Okay. Well, that's kind of nice. A routine is nice.
Drop off my fucking laundry every fucking night. They brought it back to me clean, smelling like fucking dawn.
Nice.
I got to have phone calls anytime I want. I just pick up the phone and be like, boop, 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 boop.
Really?
Call my mama.
Right.
All right. I called my whore a couple times. And I was like, fuck this whore. Bitch.
The one you thought that set you up?
Yeah.
Why would you call her? To see if she set you up, or just because didn't figure it out yet and you were still in love?
Both. Okay. Alright, so I'm like, alright, so I'm just fucking with this. And then you can also have visits through glass. So my mom came visit me twice a week. Nice. My mom put fucking, whoa, I was tired. Minimum fucking money on like $50 a week. Doesn't buy you shit in jail. She put money on my books. So I was buying like ramen noodles and Butterfingers and coffee and honey buns. You can't buy a honey bun in fucking Mexican prison. You kidding me? A honey bun in Mexican prison doesn't exist.
Okay.
Doesn't exist. So I felt like I was in the Hyatt, the Regent, not just the Hyatt, the Regency Hyatt. It was all downhill, bro. After being in Mexican prison and then fucking getting to Utah, and Utah didn't get you hardly any food, but they did feed you the same shit. But when I got to Clay County, I'm like, all downhill from here. All down. I spent 2 months here, and it was all downhill. It was easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Went through a jury trial, and I had to pay a lawyer. Paid him a lot of fucking money.
A jury trial for exactly what? For the marijuana charge or other stuff, or what exactly were you fighting?
Class C felony, possession of a controlled substance. It was possessing THC is the same charge as possessing meth or coke.
Jeez.
or heroin.
That's crazy.
Same thing. It doesn't matter. So I could have had 35 grams an ounce. You got the same amount of meth or heroin or crack.
Wow.
So it's the same charge.
So
it's
you
a
had
big
a
deal.
jury though. So the jury was like, "Why are we messing with this? Why were we messing with weed?"
Yeah, they're like, "Why are we messing with residue on
Right.
a fucking yeah?"
Right.
Totally, totally vindicated, bro. Totally.
Okay. So you get off for that. Nice.
Yeah.
Must have felt awesome.
Yeah. So give me energy,
So what exactly happened? You're on two. Can you settle down? You're like bouncing all over the fucking place.
Yeah, I'm a little. It's an emotional deal for me.
Gotcha.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. Yeah.
So why did they give you? What did you get? 2 years of probation?
Mhm.
Non-reporting
Yeah.
probation
2 years
for
of
what?
Unsupervised
For the weed?
possession of marijuana, 35 grams or less.
Okay. 35 grams or less.
Yeah, which was found in a marijuana pipe that was in the garage.
That's insane.
So I have 3 charges.
Why would they do so?
They threw the book at me at what they could.
Okay.
Because they couldn't convict me for years.
And they were just pissed off. They
And
want to
you
get what they
remember
could.
this charge is 5 or 6 years old.
That's crazy.
So when they realized that they had nothing, I got the maximum penalty for the most minimal charge.
The judge gave that to you?
And the prosecutor requested it, and the judge signed off on it. Yeah.
Huh.
And so did I. Sign off on it. I said, okay, I'll take that.
It's not that bad.
No.
You're probably never having to go in.
No, I'll never have to go in. I never have to piss. I'm smoking weed tonight. I'm drinking, smoking, fucking suck.
Sure.
Okay. Right? Probation. Fuck your Clay County probation.
You heard it here first, Clay County.
Now, fuck your Clay County probation.
He ain't scared of you. Come test him.
I ain't scared, motherfucker.
What happens if you get tested and you get and you get pissed dirty?
Bitches, I've got that fucking funky monkey.
Well, there you go.
You
Come
know what
after
that is,
him.
right?
Get him.
Motherfucker, I strapped that bitch around my fucking
Right.
waist and piss in your face.
Wizinator.
The Wizinator.
Wizinator. Get a,
Hey, by the way, it works. I'm gonna tell you something else I know
sure it
about.
does.
It's called Jello. What's it called? Jello. It's that motherfucking shit that you put inside of when your grandma's canning fruits and veggies for the whatever
Gelatin?
Yeah, and so there's the stuff that they put inside gelatin. If you drink that, what's it called? Jello. I can't think. You put it inside of the cans when you're canning shit.
Okay.
It's called gel fucking something. Somebody will know what I'm talking about. It'll clean your system out. It puts creatines. It puts the creatines back into your system so you don't test for low creatine, and then it also cleans your system out. So, anyways,
Oh, wow.
test me, bitches. I don't give a fuck.
Bring it on. He's ready for you.
I'm ready. I might piss.
Screw you.
I might piss a little beer for you, but I definitely ain't pissing no marijuana or drugs.
Right. Well, there it is, everybody. That's the story of getting
Smoothie.
picked up in Mexico. Fucking do not touch that fucking. You're gonna murder that mic.
I murder it.
You're gonna murder my shit. You're the only one that's come in here and fucks around with my shit. Just so you know. Had 30-something guests.
Mm-hmm.
You're the only one that destroys my mic and kicks your feet up on the table.
Does anybody else care?
Exactly.
Right.
Well, this was interesting. We were curious about your fucking Mexican prison to American
So we'll
jail.
catch up in the new studio.
I'll have to do. I don't know how I'm going to announce that, but yes, there is a new studio coming up for the podcast.
Gotta do that for sure.
I
should
cannot
be
wait.
the first guest.
You will
again.
not be the first guest there. I've already got somebody else lined up for that first guest. The guest that is going to allow me to procure that spot.
Definitely, I should
He will be the
second.
first,
I should
and then
definitely be second.
I've kind of got a schedule lined up. I'll have to fit you in somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Probably in a year from now. We'll just do this once a year.
That's fine.
Once you get released from prison again next year,
Shit.
we'll do a annual prison release episode. Well, we did a good one here.
It's decent.
It's crazy. That's crazy. Well, we're glad you're out. What now? Where do you go from here now that you're on probation?
I'm
so,
Well,
so
it's
what?
misdemeanor.
You got any
probation.
plans?
Misdemeanor probation. So,
So that's nothing.
I don't know. I don't have to pee for anyone. I can do all the crack
You
and
just can't get in trouble.
coke and meth and heroin that I
But right,
want.
you just can't get pulled over and
If I
caught
was
for
gonna
anything,
do
right?
that, Well,
Right.
I think I can get pulled over.
Well, but you can't be
I
violating.
think I
anything.
can't be like pulled over and the cop's like, "Hey, it smells like weed," and then and then I'm like, "All right," and he searches and I've got like a half ounce in my pocket,
Then you're screwed.
and then I get arrested for the weed, and then I like violate. I can't do nothing stupid. I can't be
Right.
a fucking retard.
Right.
But nobody's going into any like office. They're like, "Oh, here I am. Let me pee in a cup," and here I
Right.
am. Nothing like that. Basically, I'm gonna keep banging pussy in Mexico. Is what I hope. But before I'm banging pussy in Mexico,
If you think this girl set you up and you go back there, are you
no,
gonna
go
confront
back
her?
to what are you talking about? No.
You're not gonna confront her, like, hey, what the hell?
Yeah, let her go, man.
All your stuff that was taken, you can't get that stuff back.
I'm not worried about it, bro. There's just things.
I'd love to get some of that stuff back.
You know what? You can keep like if that's your thing and you want to like live on that. I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
It's just stuff, and
Sure.
I can always get it back, and I'm not worried about it. So if,
I just
eat your lunch on the shit.
Sure.
I don't give a fuck about it. If it comes back to me, great. I got something, but it doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
Stuff is stuff is stuff.
Of course.
I've had a lot of things. I've lost a lot of things.
Lost a lot of things.
I'm going to get a lot more things. You know what I
Sure.
mean? So, and then I'm going to give all them away. So
You don't miss that Mavic?
No.
Really?
No.
You don't miss the Mavic Pro?
No. It's called a Mavic.
Mavic.
Yeah, it's a Mavic. Mavic Pro. No,
Mavic.
I'm actually more interested in the Mavic Pro too.
Yeah.
It's sexy. Have you seen it or its capabilities?
I don't. No,
Oh my
it's
God.
not my. I
Yeah,
don't
bro.
have any use for it. It's
Yeah.
cool, but it's.
Nah,
I don't.
it's-
I've got other shit I got to focus on.
A Mavic Pro 2 is the shit. A little shout out to DJI.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah, it's great.
So you're not gonna contact her when you go back?
I might bang her. Yeah, I might bang her.
Why?
A good pussy, you know what I mean? She really knows how
She screwed you over like that. You still go back?
I
to her?
don't know that she screwed me over. I'm just
But why even take that? Why even? Oh, well, whatever, man.
for the pussy, you know what I mean?
I don't know what you mean.
Yeah.
All right. So where are you going from here? So you're gonna go back there, and then what's your plans? How you gonna make money? How you gonna
Nice.
Where do you go from here?
I think that's a bug. I've been out 4 days.
You've been out for 4 days.
Yeah. I don't know. I've got a lot of ideas.
What were you doing? What were your ideas before you got picked up 3 months ago? Did you have anything going on?
We got a lot going on, yeah. I would just assume the ideas and the things that I have manifesting, I manifest them and then push them later because they could probably, me and you could probably do some. Yeah, they'd be good for everybody. So
I've been wanting to do something for a year and ain't shit happened. So
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hold my breath.
right. I wouldn't hold your breath. I wouldn't hold your breath because
Yeah.
if you can't do it for more than like 2 minutes, you're dead.
Hmm.
So I wouldn't. It's kind of silly. Don't hold your breath. It's only
2 minutes is a long time.
It's a
I'm
long time.
trying to think.
And 2 minutes is short. 3 minutes, you're dead. So
I couldn't. Yeah. I wonder how long I could hold my breath.
I don't know, but don't hold your breath because that's a retarded thing to say. But things are happening, bro. And, let me manifest the things that I have working. I'm gonna manifest them, and I'll bring you back some. I hope to bring you back some good shit.
Okay. We can't wait to see it.
Well, I always provide.
To bring Jay-Z on my podcast or Wyclef Jean.
I can bring you video.
They ain't gonna do shit for me.
Yeah.
I want them.
Nah, I like. You know what? I was just in the background, man. It was just my cameras, just
Right.
me. It was just me.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a blessing to be in front of both of them. With Wyclef, I actually got to interview Wyclef and have like a back and forth with Wyclef. And I've actually checked this
So
out.
he's got some interesting shit going on.
Check this
He's
out.
got some controversy.
Let me show you some. I want to show you something real quickly on Wyclef. I'm gonna show you a Wyclef video.
A Wyclef video.
Live at a club called O, where me and my crew, Como Barrio, all of the video. We did all of the video for Wyclef.
You know, let's touch on that real quick.
Touch on what you want.
The very first episode was us talking about how you were going to go down to Mexico, travel, all of these resorts, and vlog. You had a whole team down there. You had all this awesome equipment, T-shirts.
Mm-hmm.
And then it fell apart as soon as you got down there.
I don't think that it fell apart. I don't think it fell apart.
Well, you abandoned it because there is no Como Barrio going on.
I am
like you
Como
didn't
Bar-
do-
I
well,
am
you know what I
Como
mean,
Barrio.
When you first came on here, it was, we're doing this a vlog. I'm going to travel and take
things
awesome
change.
content.
Things change.
Right.
Things change. You got to go with the money, right? I maybe not you. I go with the money. And so if there's no
You
money,
go with the quick money. You don't go with the...
I go with money.
right.
With
Well,
money. If it's quick money and I see it's just quick money, fuck it, right? I don't sell crack, all right? I don't sell crack because I want to make $500 on an ounce of crack. I don't fuck around like that. Quick money, if the quick money is better than fucking no money,
it's not quick money.
I go with good money.
You just want money sooner
I go
than
with
later.
good money.
Yeah.
And I've got it. I've always got it. Always got it. And I fucked off the last year. This last year ain't been good for me. But things are gonna change. Things are gonna change. I'm gonna get back to what's up. So check this out. This is Wyclef. Here he is.
Wyclef Jean.
Oh, yes, that's my penis.
So that was about, what, a year ago? A little less than a year ago that
cool.
you met Wyclef?
Yeah.
Okay. And did you get to talk to him or you just took video footage while you were there?
I interviewed the whole deal.
Oh, that's right. You told me about that.
I'm gonna show you some video right now.
Now, he is he in Haiti?
He is Haitian.
But isn't he like the mayor of Haiti or the president of Haiti or some bullshit?
No.
He was. Didn't he run for it? All right. Was this your video you took?
This is my video. I made this.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, people can't see this right
No,
now.
yeah,
so
you
I'm
can
just,
put it up
but I'll
later.
take it a look for a minute.
Yeah, you can put it up later if you want.
I was gonna.
All of that. That's something called the Culture Crew. If anybody out there has heard of Culture Crew,
That's Wyclef Jean.
it is. He's an old bastard right now. This is in a private party at a club called O in Cabo, one of the biggest clubs there.
Hold on. I've really got to look something up.
What? That old bastard? Look him up.
Yeah, I can't believe that's what Wyclef Jean looks like.
Oh, there he is. In my face. I'm holding the camera 2 feet from his face right there. And
It's not that I'm not saying.
every other camera.
I'm saying
every
I think you got catfish. Damn, that's him.
Yeah, there you go, you motherfucker.
Wyclef Jean looks like that. I don't
Why
even
don't
believe
you-
that's Wyclef Jean.
Why don't you check out the fucking interview that I did one-on-one with him? I mean, just flip through the videos. So I did that, and I did it with Jay-Z. So we got
Hold
some.
on, Wyclef Jean does.
Do you want a
not
Jay-Z video? I got a Jay-Z video.
Look, no, I do. Yeah, I do want a Jay-Z video. Actually, I do want to see.
I got you.
Wow, you guys,
Oh, this one's good. This
you
one's
have
good.
got
This
to
one's
check
great.
out Wyclef Jean. What is this Jay-Z? We're not. Hey, We're not
Yeah.
trying to watch a whole bunch of
Right.
videos
You know
on
what,
your
how about
phone.
that- right. How about we just
Just find the Jay-Z one real quick.
Mhm.
I'd like to see that, but we're not trying to hear your videos on your phone from Wyclef Jean. I'm sure they're good. We could check them out later, but the people aren't trying to. Wow, I am very surprised that that's what he looks like now. He has not aged how I thought he would.
Well,
I'm
you
not
know,
gonna say
black people age real well. You know what I mean?
I'm
They
not
look
gonna-
young as fuck. He does look old. I'll give him that. I mean, he does look old as a motherfucker. What's up going on here?
Bow, 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 bow. Killing him softly with his words. One time.
Check this out. This is a good one.
You got to be fucking kidding me. You pull up the Jay-Z one. No, seriously, we don't care about that. Pull up the Jay-Z one.
Jesus Christ.
Well, really, I don't think you understand what a podcast is. No, I know you do. Yeah. Everybody, just Google search Wyclef Jean, Wyclef Jean. And you will not, he does not, I'm sorry, I'm taken aback by this. Like, he's
Here we go.
he's only 49 years old.
This is.
He don't look great for 49.
No, he's old.
He don't look bad, but he doesn't look.
This is. There you go. Jay Z. I don't know if he's in this video. This is the band Jay Z brought. It's called The Culture Crew.
Is Jay-Z in this video at all?
I don't have any idea. You told me to pull it up on the spot.
Right.
I have marked.
I don't see him in there.
Right, well, I don't know how long it is, but you can watch
No, I'm
it.
gonna. Hold on. That's some white dude.
All right.
Couple white dudes.
There's-
Jay-Z brought some white dudes to play.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
They're
They're
like
great.
all white dudes. There's
Yeah.
like one black
It's
dude.
it's called The Culture Crew. They're
Culture Crew.
great. They're
Okay.
great. Matter of fact, pull up Culture Crew. Pull up Culture Crew on Gmail. Czar, pull up Culture Crew.
Czar, pull up Culture Crew. All right, let's
Do you know what we called you a year ago, Czar? We called
let's see.
you.
Here we go.
we-
Culture.
Yeah, we called you nerd.
Culture Crew.
Culture Crew, yeah. While
Culture
you're doing
Crew,
that,
here we go.
While you're entertaining folks, I'm gonna look for a video of
We
Jay-Z.
got Soul Survivor 2018.
Yeah, play Soul Survivor. Play that.
They can't hear it. I don't have that set up. It's a whole thing. Okay. Everybody, go check out Culture Crew.
Culture Crew's amazing. They're
All right, so you met some cool people down there.
done a lot of things. Got a lot of connections, man. It's good.
Awesome.
So we just got some things working still.
So you're gonna go down
Um,
there and just kind of do
yeah.
some more video,
what I'm gonna do-
videography type shit, or what?
I'm gonna continue with my videography, yeah. But one of the bigger plans is being able to split my time between Kansas City and Cabo, and so I really got to work that out. So that's the big deal is splitting the time. So I've got to make money both places.
Okay. How are you gonna make money here? You don't know yet. Just gonna work on it, huh? Anybody,
what?
if you're
That's-
looking to hire this dude in Kansas
yeah,
City,
yeah, that's the biggest thing here.
he'll do
is-
anything for you, but for
I don't
you know,
I don't know about that. I don't like working for people. I work for myself. I do my
Yeah.
own things.
you just
uh,
lost everybody that was gonna hire you.
Probably. Yeah, probably.
There's all kinds of shit out there.
Yeah, there's so many. Man. Yeah, I don't do 9 to 5s. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't do them. So
Yep.
um,
Well, there it is.
there it is.
There it is, man.
There
Como
it is.
Barrio Part 2.
If
1 year
anybody
later.
Does anybody doesn't know what Como Barrio means? It means kinda ghetto.
Kind of ghetto.
A little bit ghetto. Como
So-
Barrio.
Well, man, well, this has been real.
It's been
What do you
cool.
think, man? This is the last episode in this studio that we
I'm
did.
happy. I hope you make the studio look similar. I think you should bring what we did here into the next studio.
It will be somewhat similar.
I think
It'll
it
be
should-
a somewhat different.
I think it
There'll
should
some
be a lot
differences.
similar. I think the look should be a whole lot similar.
I know it will, but there's
Okay.
obviously going to be some improvements.
Well, there better be. I mean,
Yeah, there's going to be some improvements, but I do want to keep the same.
Like, you know,
Well,
same
same stuff.
table.
This is what I like.
Yeah, it's great. You know,
This
yeah,
is-
you keep it-
yeah,
yeah,
This
so,
was, yeah.
yeah. I hope to be a part of it, and I hope to bring some people to you, bro.
I hope
really
you do. Bring
Yeah.
some great people for me. This would be,
Yeah.
yeah, bring some famous people like Jay-Z.
I don't know about that. You know.
All right,
I don't
well-
even know about Wyclef. I mean, he's kind of a fag, but I kind of fell into both of those.
Right. Well, there it is, everybody. I thank you guys for being here and checking out. This was a crazy story of a dude that goes to Mexican prison, back to American jail, coming back, and now he's a free man going back to Mexico, and he will probably be in jail or prison, and I give it about 7 or 8 months.
Booyakasha.
Boom, shalak boom, Neanderthal Podcast. What would you like to say? Is there anything you'd like to say for people to come find you? Is there anywhere you want people to come look you up?
Just find me on Como Barrio on Instagram.
Como Barrio on Instagram.
COMOBARRIO. Como Barrio on Instagram. You can find me there and follow all this crazy shit.
There you go, guys. I am Neanderthal Pod on Instagram, Neanderthal Podcast at Gmail, YouTube, iTunes, all that crazy stuff. You guys, I love.
Listen to Neanderthal.